Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo.
Well, Kendrick, college football is upon us tonight.
Yeah,
we got the Wings tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What a time to be a sports fan again.
Yeah, man. We sporting over here, man. We just sporting.
Man, it's about to be that time where
we got some
every time we
upsets
look around, there's gonna be something sporty on.
Yeah, we got some upsets in the making with Colorado and NC State on the verge of getting upset. At home by South Dakota State and Western Carolina. They're gonna get full upsets out there. So hey man, she got some things going on in college football. Like you said, we got the Wings. CeeDee Lamb's contract, how that affected a certain other franchise in California, Santa Clara, California, with their wide receiver position today.
Also got it fixed.
Yeah, also got the 53-man roster. Like you said before, got the Wings talk. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course, we want to get this thing started. Of course, well, man, I had that beautiful. Let me go back to that beautiful view of downtown Dallas real quick. That beautiful view of downtown Dallas, man. That's just beautiful. What a gorgeous view.
Yeah, man. It actually rained for about 20 seconds.
That is a lie. I have not seen any rain in the great state of Texas.
Hey, it rained. Well, you may not have seen it, but Texas. Listen, the city of Dallas is a big city. It rained in the southern part of Dallas. Around about let's say 2:30ish, 1:30 or something. It was raining.
But you on that side of town where people trip over your dish. 70-year-old men trip over your dishes and stuff like that.
You're
on that side of town.
What are you doing right now? Why you putting that man's misfortune all on the street like that, man?
Ned the Wino, man. Shout out to Mr.
Come on, man, not Ned. Mr. Lewis, man. It's not Ned the Wino, man. He actually enjoys the show, man. He's wondering why you keep calling him Ned. Sorry, Mr. Lewis, man. Listen, it's not me. That's him. That's not
Lewis,
me.
that's the way he described. Mr. Lewis, you have to understand.
No, that's not.
Mr. Lewis, I come off of what I was told. Okay, that's the way you presented to me. Ned the Wino.
You came up with Ned the Wino all by yourself. Don't put me in that line. Don't put me in that line. You can't see. I didn't think of Ned or Wino. You came with that all yourself. Mr. Lewis.
Jay Nonstop says Jamar Chase is tripping too with the Bengals. Nah, I don't think he's tripping. He want to get paid.
No, he want to get paid, man. Listen. 30, 34, 35, 36 mil. That's the market. That's for these top receivers. You don't get them that, you ain't gonna have no deal. That's just the way it is.
I'm about to talk about he's snitching on you. Nah, I ain't snitching. I'm just saying the way he was presented to me. If you listen to the story that Kendrick told when it happened, it sounded like Ned the Wino.
Come on, man, he's not dead. Oh man, hold on. Coastal Carolina's taking a late game lead over NC State, up 2017. Good grief, we got small schools upsetting big schools. Wow. Anyway, but no, man, Mr. Lewis, listen, man, you know you're my guy.
Shout out to Mr. Lewis. We love you here. We love you here. You got
no, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, you do, because you got your internet. Mr. Lewis got your internet fixed. Now you don't slow up no more. Since Mr. Lewis tripped over that.
You know what?
Over that once that.
You know what? This is why I like to fool black folks. This is why I don't like to fool black folks. I'd rather fool white people. That's why I gotta fool black folks right here. Good.
Oh yeah. Man, we got a fun night. We got a fun night tonight. Like Kendrick said, we got to go down through the Cowboys. We got a lot of stuff to talk about with the Cowboys. Got to talk about our Dallas Wings on going streaking 2 games in a row. Kendrick, it's Satu Saballing is what we're calling her now.
Satu Sabali? Okay.
Yeah, no, Saballing.
Saballing. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Saballing is what we're calling her.
All right.
We got course, we got to give a shout out to the Rangers. We got to give them honorable mention too. They won
Who?
2-1 today.
Who?
The Rangers, the baseball team, they won today, 2-1.
Who
The
that?
Rangers,
Who?
the champions. Don't do that.
Who?
The champions.
That won't be this season.
Oh,
And they got another month. They got another month and a half to hold that crown. Then that'll be over for that. So that's where we at with that with the Rangers. But yeah, man, we sporting. We got college football. We got the NFL coming up next week. Next
Thursday, we back.
Yeah, 7 days from now, we got the NBA on the horizon. NBA about to head to the
Bro,
playoffs.
you always giving these non-deserving nicknames. No, Satu deserves that one.
Yeah.
Satu. We don't win the other night because without Satu.
Glenn, you know your brother. He's so right. You so right. He loves to get these nicknames out. It's like he's thinking of like he called Mr. Lewis Ned around. He's thinking of top of his head.
That was based off a true story.
Listen, man, he was not drunk.
That was based off a true story.
He was not Detroit like he just out there drinking Ripple or something.
I'm just saying.
He was not. He was just hot outside. He got a little heat exhausted. That's all.
Well, I really think you should be ashamed of yourself that you got a 70-year-old man mowing your lawn in 100-degree weather.
He need the money. He need the money.
Yeah, clearly he does. Clearly.
I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna go out to the 100-degree weather.
You probably shorted him too.
I paid him exactly what he deserved. Just take it that way. I paid him exactly what he deserved. That's how I figured. So,
well, Kendrick, of course, we got to start off talking about something that happened the other day. What was that? That was Monday, right?
Was that Monday?
Was that
There's
Monday?
so many. I mean, it's just so long. Yeah, it had to be Monday.
I remember getting a text from Shan that said, "Finally."
Yeah. You got CD Lamb. What was it? 4-year. Still trying to figure out what was the numbers again.
Whoa, come on, man. You don't know what CD Lamb got paid?
I'm about to find out right now. 4 years.
4 years, 136 mil.
136 million. Yep. 100 million guaranteed.
I think with 100 million guaranteed.
Yeah. 100 million guaranteed. So, yeah, man, we got that done. I mean, Walt was sitting here panicking about it getting done. I was saying, well, it's going to get done. That'll be the first shoe to drop. I said that over a month ago. You know, after hearing what Dak Prescott said today, he may be out the door already. He's talking about respect. But got CD Lamb done. That's good things. Now he can get in the camp. Heard he's gained about 15 pounds worth of muscle. So looking a little yoked up, man. So that's good to see. He's kept himself in shape. Hope he don't lose the speed or lose the agility with all that muscle he done put on. So
okay, let's redo that and give CD Lamb some justice here because first off, that should be breaking news. Wait, hold on one second. Let me redo that, okay?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Kendrick, live from the bFb news desk here. Monday morning, CD Lamb signed a 4-year extension worth $136 million with $100 million guaranteed and a $38 million signing bonus deal with the Dallas Cowboys to stay.
It's going down tonight, we're gonna tear it up. It's getting loud tonight, we're gonna live it up. We got hotties in the backyard, hoodies in the front yard. Everyone's a rock star now.
Yeah, man.
What a party. We had a party all day Monday.
Yeah, man. You finally got the best offensive player in the on your team signed up for the next 4 years. Not counting this one. So now you got him at least for 5 more years. Good things, man. I'm happy to see that. Happy to see the Joneses finally getting something done. and getting their best. I feel their best overall offensive player. Back on the field.
Walter's so proud of the sound bits. Well, thank you, Vanessa.
What's up, Vanessa? What's up, sweetie? What's up, sweetie? Nice to see you again. But yeah, man, happy. Yeah, man. I'm sure Cowboy fans are excited.
I would love to see Dak go. Whoa, what? Wait a minute. Well, Dak's not going anywhere. Not if CDM got paid.
Hello, Glenn. I don't know if you can. What our sister put. I don't know if you can put that out there. It looks like Dak's already about beat you there, Glenn. I think he's already out the door. I don't know if you can pull up that sound bite that our dear sister put on the group chat. That's some interesting comments. But back to CD. It's good having your best, like I said, your best offensive weapon all back in the field, just getting them now up to football shape. Like I said before, he's I think he's picked up, he's added at least about 10 to 15 pounds worth of muscle. So that's good to see.
We've got some audio of him talking and about how excited he is.
I'm sure he is.
Get the contract down.
He got $100 million guarantee. I'm pretty sure he is. How do you no more pizza in no more?
Pizza Hut because he had that at his draft party.
Yeah, he can actually eat real food now.
Well, let's hear from C Lamb since you don't have to eat that pizza. No
I'm pretty sure Pizza Hut wants to sponsor us. I'm pretty sure.
I'm grateful to be here every moment of the day. This whole process was very crazy for me, as we all know. Very bittersweet. Enjoyed it all. Obviously had plenty of times to, revamp myself, physically become more prepared for the season. Granted, I wish I would have had a camp, but it's okay though. It'll work out in the back end. But very excited for the moment. Cherish every bit of it. Shout out my agent. Grateful for the whole opportunity. Going back and forth, the phone calls with him. Obviously thanking God every morning. Get the chance to wake up and do what I do. But yeah, man, it was surreal. Loved it. Here we are.
Did you doubt that it would get done?
Nah, I had no doubt. I had no doubt one bit. But I will say I was getting impatient.
You say missing being out there at camp. How do you feel like your work in South Florida really helped out?
I feel like I'm not missing a beat. Shout out Sharif for getting me mentally, physically prepared for these moments. The 2 hours outside in the Florida weather was not pleasant, but I appreciate it for it because obviously coming back in the indoors, I could breathe a little bit more. Physically prepared for these moments again. I'm ready to go to battle.
The added weight, how do you feel like that'll be able to help you on the field?
Got some body armor on me. Got a little more body armor. I could take a couple more hits, so I'm prepared for my opportunities.
When did you come back to Dallas?
Bro, 12 hours ago.
Kendrick, it gives me great pleasure to introduce a man we haven't seen in a couple weeks because he's been busy working over there at that stadium and working some concerts and things like that. Kendrick, joining us live right now. You see him on Twitter. He's at Tovash10 on Twitter. They talk God, sports, not too much porno anymore after Greg Abbott put the locks on there, put the clamps on there.
Greg Abbott said, if I ain't having sex, nobody else either.
Yeah, he said, if I can't feel anything from the waist down, nobody else will. Join us live now. That Tovash10 on Twitter. What's up, Vash?
How we doing, guys?
Man, we're doing great, man.
Vash, you all right, man?
It's tired, man. You've been working over there at that stadium.
You all right, Tovash?
Oh yeah, just logging in a whole bunch of hours, but like right now I'm watching this Colorado North Dakota State game, and
yeah, aren't we all
right now? Travis, that Travis Hunter Henry guy, whatever his name is amazing, dude.
Yep, be a top 3 pick in the draft.
Is he the best player in football?
He's the best.
Probably.
He's the best skilled player in football.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tomas, you ready for some Texas hockey this September?
Oh, let's call it Dallas hockey because Houston doesn't have a hockey team. Neither does San Antonio, so we're good.
Wow.
We're good there.
Just
means
damn.
Dallas Stars fans and Dallas hockey.
What did San Antonio do? San Antonio said we wasn't even in there. Why you just slap us in the face for?
Because it's not. Because you know what? You know what's funny? It's not Texas hockey because I mean, just like the Texas Rangers, but you got the Houston Astros, and I sometimes get butthurt whenever we share our teams with the rest of the state. Whenever they don't claim us, you know, like Houston Astros fans don't claim us, and so like I'm just like, you know what? We don't claim y'all either. Do not try to jump on the bandwagon when it comes to interception right there. But don't jump on the bandwagon when it comes to
Shador.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
They'll drop him down far enough so we can pick him up. Especially if you heard Dak Prescott's comment.
Stop it! Stop it! We are not getting Shador Sanders.
Especially you heard Dak Prescott's comment. Man, that was off the foot. Somebody's foot. Wow. Anyway.
Wow. I was left leg. Big city.
Wow. So Vosh, talk to me. Chat me up real quick. How did you feel when you heard about the new CeeDee Lamb contract?
I knew it was a matter of time. I mean, it was just a matter of time when it comes to dealing with the Joneses and their wallet and their pocketbooks. Like, they're not going to really play hardball with you. They're not going to be. They're not going to say no. Maybe two people. Randy Gregory didn't get a contract, and then Dan Bryan didn't get another contract after it was time for him to go to New Orleans.
Well, they did pay Dez once though.
No, he got paid once, but he needed to get paid again after that contract expired. He didn't get paid again, and I still think that's what led to Dez's demise as a football player because they won at Saints training camp against him. So if Dez was the Cowboys still, he wanted that contract, but whatever. With CD,
you gonna have to turn your TV down in the back before you get us flagged.
Hang on. I'm still talking, but with CD, bro, it's a little bit different because this is his first contract. This is his first contract outside of his rookie situation. So, congratulations to him for getting the $100 million or whatever guaranteed. It was a matter of time, and I still think that he is top 3, maybe even the second best receiver in the game. There's guys in Miami that's better than him. There's a guy up there in Minnesota that may be better than him, stuff like that. But I mean, with this system and how CD plays football, I think he deserves the contract. I think that the contract is perfect for him, and the Cowboys will continue to rock on. Now, pushing CD aside real quick, you got to lock up the person that throws the football, and without that, I mean, I feel sorry for CD next year, maybe if the quarterback walks, or for the for the foreseeable future, because
some people watching this broadcast right now say they'd like to see him go, including somebody in the group chat.
That's fine. If you see the quarterback go, then just tell me what you want for him. Tell me, do you want Shador Sanders? Okay, cool. That's another guy that you can eye in the draft or whatever.
But then the interception he just threw, I don't.
Right, but then you have.
That's good. That dropping draft stock.
Right, but then in 17 games you'll have to win just 3 or maybe even 2 games. And I doubt the Dallas Cowboys are willing to lose 15 games next year to tank for Shador Sanders. No, I don't think so.
Kendrick?
Oh, me? Look. I guess we're talking about Dak Prescott, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott at this point.
All right, yeah. First off, congrats, like I said before, congrats to CeeDee Lamb. Look great, man. Just gotta see how he looks with the pads on, but you can tell he's worked out, man. Worked out on his body. You can see the traps, see the shoulders, all bigger. And put on that muscle weight. He says his body armor, so he can start delivering blows, not just getting them. So you got him locked up. But like I said, the Dak situation, I'm sorry, it's if it happens like that, it's by the Cowboys front office own fault. I mean, their own demise. I mean, this is something that you knew was coming down the pike 2 years ago. You should have got this thing done even before the start of last season. You knew this thing was coming. If you do that, then you're not in this situation. But, you know, like we talked again with the Joneses, they're still on Windows 95. Meanwhile, everybody's playing Windows. It's on Windows 13 or Windows 12. So
we had a quote from an agent that said that it's pretty much an anonymous agent who said that it's pretty much passed him by right now. They're referring to Jerry.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. They're still thinking like it's mid 90s or the late 90s. Listen, contracts. I mean, it's like it really comes a time when he's having a conversation with in training camp, like he didn't know what the rate for receivers or quarterbacks was. He was still thinking, oh, we can still get a deal where he can get him Dak Prescott around. I'm pretty much thinking he thought he was getting around about 45 million. No, that's not. Top 10 quarterbacks don't go that they hitting 55, 60 mil. Dak was second MVP mode ranking. Wide receivers are going for about mid 30 mil. That's the market. So I don't know why
that and the Cowboys like to try to cut the agent out and get right to the player and get the deal done. You know, let's do this without the agent. We don't need the agent. We don't need the agent anymore. Let's just sit down and talk.
Guess what? Tyron Smith not here no more. You're dealing with smart athletes who have the agents do the talking for. It's not a loyalty test no more. Nobody's loyal to the Cowboys. Nobody's loyal to Jerry Jones. They're here to get their money, and if they're
my brother says you Dak supporters are sickening. At best, we can get Taylor Heineke. I want a QB with some toughness and some grit. Unfortunately, with all that skill, he don't have no heart.
The problem with Taylor Heineke, he sucks.
Okay.
But anyway,
they don't.
They don't. I'm sorry. Right now, when he said it,
I'm sorry. Real quick.
Go ahead.
They don't understand, bro. Like what a quarterback is. Bill Parcells told you in like what was that 2003, 2004. You can't just dial 1-800-quarterback or 1-800 get a quarterback and then make your team just good. Like quarterbacks don't grow on trees, dude. Like oh, let me just name some dude. Let me just name some random ass dude that we just like can find anywhere and then throw him into the Cowboys plans. Let's not forget like the last 30 years with the team. Dak and Romo were luck. They were just like pure luck when you found talent like that.
Hold on, Tobias. Repeat that again, because some Cowboy fans out there think Jared, they just got the quarterback. Just got the quarterback gene. Say that again.
Which part?
It's a lot of Cowboy fans think Jared is some kind of quarterback guru. They
act like Jerry and Steven have the Midas touch when it comes to getting these dudes. Y'all were that close. They were this close from cutting Romo.
Yeah,
it took somebody to do drugs and get tested to basically give Romo new life. Oh, you know, on the football field, and then all of a sudden you cut that dude. Then here he is.
And Dak got on the field because Romo broke his back in a meaningless preseason game.
Game.
But that's the reason why the Cowboys don't play. They start the preseason games ever since then.
Yeah, well, they need to get rid of that. They need to get rid of that philosophy and start playing people in the preseason. This is ridiculous.
So,
and you know what? Y'all know what? Glenn is one of those fans. Glenn is the type of fan that just looks at, you know, just names on paper. And he's also one of those fans that say, you know what? From Drew Henson to Testaverde to Drew Bledsoe to Clint Steiner to all these other dudes.
Ryan Leaf
and all these other dudes. He's one of those fans.
And the other quarterback who I talked to yesterday, Quincy Carter.
Yeah, he's one of those kind of fans that say, hey, you know what? Just plug any one of them in and we can make it work. Because the Cowboys are just that. Look at that. Travis Hunter, another touchdown. Just like that, you can just plug him in and let's rock and roll.
And also, Tovash, remember, Dak Prescott, the only right he was in that playoff game because Kellen Moore got hurt. Remember, Kellen Moore was your backup. So he was a third stringer. So this boy, that's quarterback gurus. They have dumb luck their way into two quarterbacks that usually doesn't happen.
No, I'm somebody who thought Romo was the shit when y'all thought he was a scrub.
Nobody thought Romo was a scrub, bro. Romo's my favorite quarterback in Dallas Cowboys history.
We like Romo. He's talking about the rest of Dallas because Dallas did his shit on Romo. Big time.
But you know what's funny though? That's the culture though of Dallas fandom, dude. They don't appreciate what a good player is, really, to be honest. Y'all took it on Romo, and he got paid twice, and people questioned his money, and he still went out there and delivered. If it wasn't for the Dez game against Green Bay, the Cowboys may have been in the NFC title game. And then now Dak is and then now Dak is getting that same situation. Now Dak is getting that same treatment, but because he's a brother, he only had that one. Did Dak even get a contract? I mean, he has the one contract, right? But so now it's time for him to get an extension or whatever. And then for some reason, because
Jerry Jones said, and it was the last one in the room, said, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Everybody, so are you sure?
Yeah. It hacks me off because, dude. Again, I'm gonna ask y'all, who do y'all want? The dude basically was a runner-up in the MVP voting last year. Had a damn good season. I mean, yeah, sure, the whole team wet the bed in the playoffs against the Packers. Sure, your defensive coordinator checked out mentally. Sure, the Cowboys were just left at home against the Packers, and now their quarterback is making money. So yeah, nobody expected the Cowboys to lose a home game, but that's not Dak's fault. Yes, he is still worth the money that the actual market is giving you, dude. And I'm sorry, but in this country, again, me and wifey had this conversation earlier. But your talents will demand the money because there's some billionaire right now that's willing to pay it. If that doesn't get paid, the Cowboys, I guarantee you, there's about 12 to 15 other teams.
He's getting paid.
There's 12 to 15 teams that take it.
He's getting paid, and he's getting paid the money he wants. It may not be by this organization, but it's gonna be by somebody. Somebody's gonna break the bank. That's
it's coming.
So he ain't worried about that.
I know somebody with the Las Vegas Raiders will.
Yeah, he got
the entire NFC East will take it.
You got somebody in the division.
Really like the Giants.
Yeah, they basically
Washington
laying
too.
Cap out. So
no. Washington's good. We got a problem over in Washington.
Yeah,
Washington's just fine.
I don't think they're the top 5 pick. That kid's gonna be good. That McDaniels,
he is good.
He's gonna be good.
He's gonna be good.
I'm already on record, and you know what's funny? Y'all van what I show y'all. Basically, when I'm on record of the damage that is going to be taking place in the NFC East. But y'all go ahead and talk while I find what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Well, my brother says to do what? To lose in the first round.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
And then they all blame the quarterback. They all blame the quarterback because
the defense did give up a whole bunch of points in that game too, didn't it?
Oh yeah, and you know what's funny? People don't want to go back and look at that game. The Cowboys started scoring points in that second half, and the people actually forgot about that. Like Ferguson scored 3 touchdowns in the second half. That was from Dak's arm. That wasn't because he was taking balls on the center. No, because the quarterback actually put points up on the board and put yards up on the board. But let's see where we are with the proof that I'm looking for. I don't even. All right, so here's a little $10 ticket that I did in Vegas, and I'm gonna cover up a couple of numbers.
Got a ticket.
I'm gonna cover up a couple of numbers. Hang on.
Yeah, cover it up.
But I have right here a ticket that says the Washington Commanders, will win the NFC East.
Yeah, okay? I'm not gonna lie, Vosh. I'm taking the Commanders this year to win the division this year too.
Woo! Ooh, boy.
I got the Commanders winning the NFC East.
Hold on. That you know if that happens, you ask for Mike McCarthy to fire, don't you? you know you asked for Mike McCarthy firing, don't you?
Oh damn! I forgot about WMC.
Tomas, you just without, I don't know if you even thought about, but you basically have to ask for Mike McCarthy to get fired, because if that happens, there's nowhere for Mike McCarthy to go. His offensive coordinator's gone. His defensive coordinator just turned around and won the NFC East, and he's sitting there.
No, because I'm not gonna. But see, the problem is that it's on the organization, because you took so long to get contract signed, and you put all these people in. That's your fault.
Hey chicken. Actually, I made that bet last month in July when I went to Vegas, and I was just thinking, the Commanders basically just fleeced the Cowboys of almost all the talent that they had last year from the defensive side, and even some on the offensive end, including the coach. So with Dan Quinn running the Commanders, you cannot tell me that the Commanders will not be.
That's bad.
Yeah,
that's bad. It's a bad look for Mike McCarthy. That's the one.
They're gonna be competitive, bro.
That's the one thing that can't happen.
Look at that. He can go too. Mike McCarthy can go too. Wow.
Well, you know how much I feel about
2 12-5 seasons. You want to get 3 12-5 seasons. You want to get rid of the guy.
You know how much I feel about Mike McCarthy. So that's.
You just don't like his diet. That's all that is.
My
diet is bad. So I mean, I'm sorry when Mike McCarthy eats.
Listen, I think he won a Super Bowl because he had, at that point, one of the top 2 quarterbacks in the league. I mean, I think that's how he won a Super Bowl. And
one of the top 5, one of the top 10 ever.
Yeah, and I think after that happened, when you got a quarterback at that point in time, Aaron Rodgers, who, let's face it, at that point in time when they won the Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers was at least, if not, I wouldn't say the best, because you still had Tom Brady in his prime, and also I think you still had Peyton Manning in his prime, but you at least had the top 3 quarterback in the league, and all you come away with one Super Bowl. That's a problem. I got a problem with it. My
brother says you guys are reaching with these stats. Y'all really be reaching with these stats.
Reaching like with what?
Stats are facts. Stats are facts, pal.
What are the stats we reaching with though? I haven't now one time brought up an actual stat.
Also, Vosh, I'm gonna today. I'll bench my own kid and kick him off the team if he hadn't been getting the job done.
Yeah, but how much are you paying your kids?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, how much are you paying? You can actually cut your kids. You cannot cut. You can't cut players who are making millions of dollars a week and are basically world-class athletes. And then you as a coach don't have any talent. Mike McCarthy doesn't have any talent. Dak Prescott has all the talent in the world. And we see now that he's also holding all the leverage in the world to make his financial dreams come true. Right. And so, yeah, we as Cowboy fans got to deal with this dude making money. And I'm sorry that y'all hate this, that this dude is about to make some money, but that's just the way sports go. And damn it, I mean, let this man make his money. Do not hate on a man for making $60 million a year when a billionaire is paying him.
Thank you, Vanessa. See, you guys got to understand, my brother, he went to Duncanville High School, so that says a lot.
That's where he lost it. You know what? That's where he lost his advantage going to Duncanville.
Whoa. Duncanville had a lot of great...
He used to sleep with the women over there. They don't make him smart.
That's where he lost his advantage, going to Duncanville. Duncanville got him all wound up in the head. Yeah. Thinking he's entitled, you know what I'm saying? That's a true Duncanville Panther right there.
We actually don't call it Duncanville, but we call it Dookieville. We don't call it Duncanville, we call it Dookieville.
Duncanville got good moments though, man.
Kendrick, get out of there.
Sure, yeah. I mean, where you going, Kendrick? Where you go?
Get out of there, Kendrick. Listen.
That's why I'm going to Duncanville had good moments, man.
Well, speaking of players paid, guys, the 12-man roster. I'm sorry, the 53-man roster came out the other day.
Yeah,
we got some notable names. Kendrick, I got it right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull the Cowboys roster. I had it up for a minute ago. Then we started talking about CeeDee Lamb's contract.
Yeah, I got it up. It's no problem. I got it up right here. So at your quarterback position, Vosh, you got Dak, Cooper Rush, and Trey Lance. Some people think Trey Lance should be number one over Dak Prescott.
Who is that?
A lot of people. Yeah,
like Eagles fans, Giants fans, and Commander fans.
I'm pretty sure the Chargers say, "Yeah, man, if we can play him every week, man, we go to the Super Bowl."
I'll never take hate from somebody who graduated from Cedar Hill. Longhorns, baby.
Yeah, you got Dak Prescott. Like I said, after that performance, Trey Lance had last game. Tobias, Cooper Rush won the backup job by default, man.
Hey Kendrick, I think that was announced before Trey Lance even took the field that game. They had already said Cooper Rush was quarterback.
I think it was a conversation based on the first two games he had, but after that game brought everybody back to reality, including
that game. Also, every single interception that went into the hands of the opposite team just made Dak Prescott even more money, bro. Like, I'm sure the cash register was going cha-ching every single time a Charger or whoever they play, a Ram or whoever they play from LA, caught the football out of Trey Lance's hands. Trey Lance doesn't need to be used as a quarterback. What y'all need to do, Cowboys, if you're watching, thanks for watching the show, but what y'all need to be doing is basically packaging this dude up. Make this dude into a real weapon. We see how he can get the ball down the field, basically using his legs or whatever else. He's a pure athlete. So make him an athlete. Keep him an athlete. Keep him on the team. And I mean, let's flag football this bitch up. Let's make Trey Lance one of those dudes that is a flanker.
We talked about this. You need to have a package in there for him on short yardage and make him like an extra runner.
Multiple packages. Have a red zone package, a midfield package. I mean, even a first down after a kickoff type package. Like the dude has talent with the football, and we've seen that. Just don't make him have to throw it, because once you do that, all of a sudden now you have a Charlie Ward. Y'all remember him? He was a converted receiver quarterback situation. And what's the other guy that went to North Carolina that played? He was a receiver. He played basketball, but I forget his name. Oh my gosh! But I mean,
all I know is the dude. That,
what's that dude's name? Come on,
dude that played at Green Bay.
Who was the receiver? He played for North Carolina basketball. He was a Raiders receiver. But anyway, somebody will help me out there. But anyway, like
I was gonna say Jesse Holly, but
no, it's not Jesse Holly. No. But just make Trey Lance a weapon, because Trey Lance, I mean, he has the skills. So you don't have to outright cut the dude. You don't have to put him under center. If you want to do that on 2-point conversions, line him up wide, let Dak throw the ball across the field to him. Wide receiver screen situation. You can bluff a screen, turn it into a pass. I mean, there's so much to do with him on the field in 3 seconds per play. So, yeah, I mean, no, he's not a quarterback. He's not an NFL quarterback. He is not an NFL quarterback. I'm sorry. Preseason versus the regular season doesn't tell me shit. So, yes, he deserves to be on the football team. He deserves to be on the football field, but just not as a QB1.
Next up, we got the tight ends. We got Jake Ferguson, Scooney, John Stevens Jr., and Brevin Spanford. And we also know they shipped out what's his name the other day?
Peyton Hendershot. He's going to win a Super Bowl with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Congrats to him.
Whoa.
Really? I mean, what? Bowl, man.
He about to go win the Super Bowl. Walt.
Oh, okay. All right. Congrats to him.
You can't tell me one team that's going to dethrone the Chiefs from 3 people. You can't tell me one. It's not going to happen.
Oh no, I don't have the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl this year. Sorry. Don't.
Oh, you got the Cowboys going or the Ravens going?
I do not have the Cowboys going.
Ravens?
I haven't decided yet, but I do not have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
He went off that ladder after last season with the Green Bay Packers game. When he guaranteed that there was going to be a blowout, he was right on that. It was a blowout.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and break this. I'm going to go ahead and break this right now. Both the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Cowboys will win a championship next year.
What?
That's spoken like a true DFW person. I respect that, but I'm gonna call you an idiot at the same time.
They will. They will.
Huh?
You said they will?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the Cowboys only got a 2-year window to get this thing done, or else it's poo poo. So they got this year and next year.
It's already done.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, they got a 3-year window. So you know what, Vosh, you're right. I'll scratch.
Hey, why you extending something? You know the quarterback gonna be out here by next season.
The quarterback is coming back, man. He getting a contract. Stop it.
The quarterback's not coming back. You see that?
He's coming
you
back,
see them comments? He says it's a matter of respect. He already knows. These jokers don't respect me. No. I'm up out of here. I'm gonna play out this string. Whatever happens.
Thank you, Vanessa. It's our year. Okay.
Vanessa spoken like a true Cowboys fan.
Okay, so let me explain to you why I say this. Okay, so the Mavericks Mavericks gonna be good this year. And they're not gonna go to the finals again. They're gonna miss the finals this year. Nobody goes back-to-back finals, so that's already a given. So the next year, the Mavs are gonna come back and get back in sync, and they're gonna win the championship next year. Now, Vosh is right. It's not gonna be 2 years. The year after that is when the Cowboys are gonna win. This year's a wipe. You can forget about this year. This year's a wipe. This year ain't happening. This year is out of there. You can forget about this year.
I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, they're not winning this year.
No, this is why you forget about. About mishandling the contract.
So who's gonna be the coach next year?
Oh, Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick and Dak Prescott is gonna be the quarterback.
Hold up. You already just 2 days ago you had Dak Prescott gone. So also you gonna change your mind? CeeDee Lamb.
I didn't have Dak Prescott gone.
Dak Prescott gone.
That was kayfabe. That was kayfabe. I was joking. I was joking.
I'm done. I don't know what side of the road you actually driving on. I'm done. But you don't drive no more.
I was passionate. No, Vosh, what it was, I was passionate upset that Dak didn't play in the preseason and Patrick Mahomes played in the preseason. I think that if a guy
Cowboys don't play in the preseason.
Play in the preseason, Dak Prescott should play in the preseason. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. Ever since Tony Romo broke his back, there's no Cowboys playing there. Especially playing the preseason. Yo, that does have a lot to do with it.
A repeat champion like Patrick Mahomes is playing in the preseason. There is no reason why anybody shouldn't take the field. I'm sorry.
That's the organization issue. That's the players issue. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play, don't play. If you do want to play, that's truly up to the player. I'm not mad at it either way.
Okay, so in the receivers room, now added back, we got CeeDee Lamb.
Whoa. You forgot a room.
No, I haven't yet. I'm saving that one. I'm saving the best for last. We got Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, Ryan Flannery, and Kevontae Turpin. Well, you notice they didn't have that guy McMatch on there, right, Kendrick? Because he couldn't catch a ball from Trey Lance.
But Ryan Flannery made this team. He could thank Trey Lance for that, man. Played two good preseason games, so happy for him. You got Kevontae Turpin. Those Jalen Brooks. Those are not Jalen Tolbert. Those are not.
No, he's not. He's back. He's good.
I'm listening.
I got you. I thought your screen looked like it frozen.
So the one that we were shocked at. Well, I mean, he made it was Ryan Flannery, getting in based on his last 2 games. So but the other 5 not shocked. CeeDee, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, and Kevontae. So pretty good receiving room. Just as long as you don't have any injuries to your top 2 receivers, it's a pretty good room. You know what I mean? So
it's well, I would agree. I do like the receivers room, which also gives me the false hope because everybody's going to be like, well, the Cowboys are going to win games because they got a good receiving room, a good quarterback room, and the defense is going to be okay. But with the receivers, I do like that Floyd kid. Um, we were talking about him with that first preseason game with Trey Lance, when everything Trey Lance was throwing was high. Y'all remember when we had the show, and he was throwing everything high, and Flournoy was going to go get, going and really nose balls in. So I think he'll be a serviceable receiver, in the first year. I think he'll be more productive than what 18 was last year, his rookie season.
Yeah, it'd be. I think he'd be more. I think he's more special teams. He'd be special. You see him on special team. Yeah, like I said, if he's got to get out there, that means something bad happened. You got a lot of injuries. You got a lot of injuries. That's something that room cannot have. That may be, in my opinion, the position room that you can't afford to have any injuries, because it's such a drop from your first two to even your third. I'm not answering on Jalen Tolbert, but this will be his first big time action he done had where he's actually going to be on the field a lot of snaps. So we got to how he is. You know what you're going to get out of Brandon Cooks. He's the number 2. Certainly know you're going to get out of CeeDee Lamb. But other than that, like I said, it's a good room with a lot of potential from 3 down. But you can't have any injuries in that room, because if you do, especially in the top 2, the Cowboys are in serious trouble, because that means you got one experienced receiver and a bunch of guys who just getting on the field. So we'll see on that one. But like I said, I like the room. I don't love it because I don't think it's deep enough as far as experience. But you're paying guys. It's a salary cap. You got to do what you got to do. Hopefully these guys on the back end, Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Brooks, these guys on the back end can have good seasons, whether it's in special teams or as far as getting opportunities when they can. And if that can happen, they can be good, but they just can't. Like I said for Tobias, they can't have it. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks, to me, are the 2 most important people other than the quarterback position in your offense, because you can't have an injury by not one of those guys, because if one of those guys gonna get hurt, the other one's gonna see double and triple teams.
All right, next
so Cooks,
go ahead, Vash. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Cooks is probably gonna have a good year because of that, because of CD getting double teamed and Tolbert even. But yeah, that's why I'm saying for a guy like Flournoy to come through and do it, and hopefully contribute, maybe on 3rd down, maybe when there's a 5 receiver set type situation or anything like that. But yeah, CD is going to see a lot of double teams. He's earned it, he's deserved it, and so a guy like Cooks is going to have to, basically show his numbers to the quarterback, because it's going to be there. Him and Frankfurt, and maybe even more than another guy, not to be named now.
He can't. The thing with Brandon Cooks, he can't do like what happened last season. You remember, he didn't get going until
really the Chargers get going last season.
He's got to come out and establish himself. I think because his first year he was just trying to fit in. He's got to come out with an aggressive attitude. He's got to be that other receiver that takes pressure off of CeeDee Lamb coming into the season, other than he did like last season.
And the last point, I think he needs to be more of a non-red zone type dude, because like all his damage came in the red zone, that it seemed like to me. Catching the balls, the slant outs, the quick outs from Dak toward the pylon type plays. We need to see him more in between the 20s this year. I think that he will help CD a lot. He will help Dak a lot if he's mostly in between the 20s type guy. And I think that Dak will also benefit from that too, because in years past, there's a lot of, in between the 20s type situations where the Cowboys couldn't do anything. Number 5, in the last 4 or 5 years, they've been top 3, top 4 type scoring team, but that's from a lot of red zone success. If they cover the whole field, then the Cowboys will be unstoppable this year, and Dak will have another MVP type season. But in that tight end, in that wide receivers room, I think that's where it starts.
Next up, We got the offensive line, which we know is Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith. He made it, Kendrick. Cooper BB, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele, Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass, Asim Richards, Matt Walzatsko, and Chuma Idoga.
Yeah, man. This gonna be interesting because you can see two rookies starting on your offensive line with Cooper BB, and we know Tyler Guyton is the offensive the left tackle. But yeah, man, new offensive line, I think a more athletic offensive line with BB, Guyton and Tyler Smith. So you're gonna have more athletic offensive line. Just got to see how they gel. Of course, you got Zach Martin, the experienced veteran, All Pro. But like I said, it's not a deep offensive line group whose is, but try to avoid injury. But I like what I saw from Tyler Guyton in the Raiders game. He was a stone out there in that game. And he's got a mean streak. He was in the midst of, he was like in any kind of disagreement going out, any kind of dust up. He was in the middle of solving for everybody. So I like that. He's got a little nastiness to him. Cooper BB, we'll see between him and Brock Hoffman, who ends up to start, who's in up to start. I think coaching wise they want to go with the veteran, but I think Cooper BB is so much talented, he may end up being the starter week one. So I was about to say you may have two rookies in your starting offensive lineman. You got Terrence Steele. Hopefully he had an okay year, not as good as the year before, especially because of injuries. And then you got Tyler Smith. Hopefully had a better year than he did the year before. Look for him to really be a standout, especially on that left guard. So yeah, man, like I said, it's a good group. Just like with any group, can have injuries on there. But it's gonna be very interesting to me to see who gets the starting center position, whether it's BB or Hoffman.
We can't hear you, Vosh. You muted yourself.
Oh no, I'm just over here having a debate with edibles.
Okay. Sorry about that. But
no, you good.
To the next Kendrick, I say the best for last in this area because we signed a new receiver, Kendrick, and I'm pretty sure when you heard the news, you were just like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how he was when he got signed. He said, "Did he fools actually sign?
I can do for you guys.
I'm actually gonna get paid again." Good Lord, yeah. So
Vosh, I don't know if you noticed, but we signed another running back, and
we got man, we got another half a running back. If you combine Zeke Elliott and Dalvin Cook, you actually have a complete running back in the backfield. So congratulations to the Cowboys.
That's a test. That's a test for the offensive coordinator for sure. I think he
signed. Hold on. I think he's before I cut. I'm sorry, cutting y'all. I think he signed
to the practice squad.
To the practice squad to start.
He'll make the big leagues. He won't be in the minors for long.
Yeah, that's just trying to get him in shape and stuff. Get him adjusted to the system. So
he'll probably wear number 10. He'll sit in the backfield with Zeke, number 15, and then you got to be able to scheme him. The scheming is the most important part when you got. And here's a true testament to McCarthy or whoever is calling the plays. Scheming for veteran running backs, a young receiver core, a jubilant tight end group, a jubilant tight end group. You got the talent. The talent is there. So you got to basically call the plays and make that whole thing go. So I mean, yeah, I like the addition of Dalvin Cook. I just don't know how much he has left. But if he has a little bit of something, then it's going to be on coach to be able to scheme him, to be able to to put him on the field with different situations. So I mean, yeah, he's here. So I do want to see him and Zeke succeed. but I just don't know how much that would be.
Yeah, like I said,
also following him real quick, Kendrick is
yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dow, Deuce Vaughn, and Hunter Lipke. Question is, whose numbers is he taking? Whose minutes are he taking?
Rico, like I said, it'll probably be Rico. But this could go one because it's a practice squad signing, so they're getting him in shape and seeing what he's got left. And like Tovar said, to see if he got anything. If he's got something left, he'll finish out the season. If he doesn't, you can see him being cut before week 8. If they have any conditions by this contract, any kind of contract being guaranteed. So we'll see what he's got. But I'm pretty sure Rico Dow's got his hands up in there and say, man, what's up with this? And also you got Deuce Vaughn. That's my favorite player on the team, man. I like little Deuce Vaughn, man. I just like him, man. I just like his swag. I just like that. I think he can a lot of big plays for the Cowboys.
You like his story. You like his father's on the team, and he called him on draft day.
Yeah, man.
You want to come and work with me, man?
That's a hallmark. That's a hallmark move. But you got Hunter.
Fall in love with your guys in blue, aren't you?
Yeah, but like I said, this will be a great running back room with Ezekiel Elliott, and Dalvin Cook back in 2017, 2018. But the problem is it's 2024. Both these guys are got maybe 1 or 2 more years left in them, if that. So it's a good running back room, not a great one. Could be a bad one depending on how everything falls out. This is the worst room of the offense on the offensive side, I think. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if Ezekiel has any more left in the tank for himself. I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll see what Rico Dow can bring. If he can bring a change of pace. What like I said, Dalvin Cook, what he's got left, and see if they can bring in Deuce Vaughn for a change of pace, like on third downs or something like that. It truly would be this Tovaz this year. It will be a running back by committee. I don't think it's going to be you giving the ball to Zeke 25 times. You're going to see a array of running backs for different situations.
So is Rico Dow the speed guy, the speed running back on this team?
I think Rico Dow, I think he is a speed guy.
Because I'm not looking for speed from Zeke and Dalvin Cook.
Zeke and Dalvin Cook. Them days are long gone. So I think Deuce Vaughn is like the third down scat back, screen play back, and get you a big play. I think Rico Dow is more of the speed guy, more. I hate to say this, but more of the complete running back. He's just young on years. And I think Zeke, you may see Zeke and diving in on situations, short yard situations, blocking situations. You can see that. But like I said before, it's not a great running back room. It could be good, but it could be bad, depending on what you get out of your two elder statesmen at the running back position.
I see Dowdle on the field a lot. I don't see Deuce Vaughn. If he's not special teams with Turpin, I don't see a spot for Deuce Vaughn to make this team. He's talented. They could probably trade for him and get somebody else. I mean, but what is he doing? Like what? Seriously, besides his dad and maybe some flashes, what the hell has Deuce Vaughn given to the Cowboys? And what can Deuce Vaughn do for the Cowboys?
I'm not saying he ain't won the game. I'm not saying he's a bell cow. I'm just saying on certain situations, just like you can do it with Turpin, you can put him on certain plays, and he make him pop you on like a Dave Megan or something like that. You can have like a little third down. I'm not saying he's gonna be like 10 plays rushing the ball, having 20 plays called for him. I'm just saying just a little change of pace. Maybe he can give you something. But like I said before, it's not a great running back room. I mean, I can lobby for all these guys really not being on the team. That's just me. And that's including Rico Dow. I'm not. There's not an all-pro or Pro Bowler in the midst of none of these guys this season. That's why I say it could be a running back by committee. Certain situations, certain plays, you can use this guy. Certain plays, you can use that guy. It truly will be a running back by committee backfield, and we'll see how good it is. Do I think that Deuce Vaughn has some opportunities? That's just my opinion to have some success in certain type of plays or certain type of formation. Yeah. Same thing would go with Rico Dow. I do know this. If Rico Dow sucks, if he sucks, they're in trouble because, like I said before, he may be their most complete player as far as running backs, as far as can give you a guy can give you 15 carries and maybe 5 receptions, touch the ball 20 times total, and still have gas enough for the fourth quarter. I don't know if Zeke Elliott or Dalvin Cook got them those things left in their legs anymore. That's why I said you may end up having to depend on Rico Dow as the season goes on. He may end up turning into your most complete running back going into November and December.
I just think.
Go ahead, Vash.
I'll just last point. Like I think that Rico is a battle tested dude. I think he's more battle tested than either the young guys on the team, and so I think that they'll put him on the field more. If you don't, then you got problems with play calling because last year he showed you helping out Tony Pollard. That's funny. Tony Pollard actually needed help last year because he was coming off of an injury. So I mean, yeah.
Remember
Dowdle was
when he got fetched on that 60-yard run. Kendrick, he broke out and he was running 60 yards. He got fetched.
Come on, man.
Hey, Vosh is our boy Will Blair, man. We've been looking for him, man.
What's up, man?
Congratulations, Will. He got a new job today. He posted that on Twitter. So yeah, I'm proud of you. I hope that you go far in whatever it is, and don't let these don't let these non-us looking people tell you that the ceiling is the roof. You keep going past it, sir. Congrats.
Wow.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate it.
Well, there you go. Will, you didn't have to hear from a person European descent. Michael Jordan just told you yourself. The ceiling is the roof. My God. Kendrick, what does that even mean? Well, we'll find out later.
I don't think Michael Jordan knew what he said.
Said it sounded good. It sounded good at the time.
Yeah.
We turn our attention to the defensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna love this, kid. The defensive line, Vosh. Check this out. We got Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Marshawn Keelan, Tyrus Wheat, Jordan Phillips, Chauncey Golston, and a shocker, Kendrick, Mozzie Smith.
There ain't no shocker, man. You drafted the guy. I mean, he's got to push. He's got to. You just drafted him last year. He's got to play now. He can't. He's going to get every opportunity to prove himself. Even though he got allergies from some kind of food stuff. But anyway, he's going to get every opportunity. He can't listen. It's bad. It's bad if this guy busts out. I'm not believing that. I hope.
Wait a minute, hold on. Can we circle back to something real quick? Are you saying you're upset that he missed the game because he had allergies?
I mean, I take allergy medicine every day, so I never miss a day of work. And I work 10 to 12 hours. I'm just saying, it's just kind of
only thing I think first, man, make sure them ribs is right.
I mean, Scottie Pippen used to miss games for headaches. So I mean, here we are.
Yeah, I think he
missed a game for allergy.
I think he missed. I think he missed games because he was scared of the Detroit Pistons knocking the hell out of, especially in that playoff series in '89. But anyway,
that part.
And we still got Osa Digizua and the newest sign who because of Mozzie Smith missing because of allergies, they signed him. Joseph Linville.
Joseph Linville. Yeah. And like I say, it's a top heavy room with Parsons, Lawrence, and Zooey. But you got a lot of questions. You know, I'm good to see Marshawn Keelan make the team. He was my guy to watch him in the preseason. Happy to see that. Got to have something out of Mozzie this year. Just got to have it. Joseph Linnell. These are Zimmer guys. Jordan Phillips. All these are Zimmer guys. Got Chauncey Golston, Mr. Reliable, and Tyra Sweet. So like I said, Tobias, it's a very very good room because it's top heavy with Parsons, Lawrence, and I mean Parsons, Tank, and Zooey. But underneath that, you got a lot of unknowns. We'll see. Hopefully they're in the right system, or they're back in the same system with the XD coordinator, and we'll see how good it is. But like I said, it goes to the receiver room, Tobias. As long as your top two guys don't have any injuries, you good. If God forbid if Micah or Tank get injured, get injured where they got to miss time, you in trouble. Like I started cornerback, and we'll talk about that room in a minute. But I'll leave the floor to you, Tobias.
So, just a quick update with the Colorado game against North Dakota State. Travis Hunter in the back of the end zone. This dude is going to be phenomenal on the next level, man. And shout out to Dion for even making this dude a two-way type player.
Yep.
He's cooking dudes and one.
Yep. But he gonna have to stop that because he's gonna be getting paid, so he's gonna have to pick one. He's top three. He's top three picking either position, whether it's wide receiver or DB. But he's going to pick. He's a
better receiver though than he is a corner, I think.
You know what? I think the other way. I think he's a better corner. But I understand.
You want to go the other way? I mean, on the next level, he's going to play both sides of the ball. He will.
I think he may, but I don't think he's going to play long because, like I said, you don't want if money wise, you don't want this guy getting injured. You don't want this guy Bo Jackson himself, where he turn around catching a bad injury just to end his career. But like I mean,
he's only good for
no NFL team is letting him play two positions. Sorry,
I bet they will.
No, I bet you he won't. I bet you he won't.
Bet. Okay, so just remember this. Just remember this on this show today. I guarantee you he'll get looks at corner and receiver on the next level. I guarantee you. If you're good, bro, if you're good at two positions, you will play two positions on the next level. Trust me.
The last person to do that was Deion Sanders.
And look what happened. He got a Super Bowl ring and a World Series ring.
All right, but how many years ago was that?
That was what 30 years ago? But still.
All right, and it hasn't been done since. So now about to start now.
Tobias, the reason why I say he may do it, but I don't think he's gonna do it long, but it's because how the game is, and I think Walt's trying to indicate it. I don't know if he's in it, but I'm gonna elaborate on it.
Actually, Walt, it's been done even after that. Troy Brown for the Patriots did it. Troy Brown for the Patriots played receiver and corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many years ago was that?
That was during the run. I mean, he won Super Bowls doing it. I mean, they got like 50-11 championships, so it's doable. It can be done.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it because then you have to pay the money you'd have to pay him would be astronomical.
Well, I'm gonna say this: the reason why is because it's now back in those days, offense didn't run the pace of the game. Offense didn't run that many plays. If you're gonna be playing on offense, now most of the offenses now, whether it's now the NFL or college or high school, these it's about how many plays these guys run. 65, 70, 80 plays. So if you run that on offense, and then you got to turn around, you got to run on defense. The same team running. I don't know. It may be doable for a little bit, but as he gets older, 23, 24, 25, you don't want this guy breaking down that kind of talent. So eventually he may start off doing that because he got young legs, but eventually he's going to it's going to be an organization say, hey, you got to pick one because you just caught a hamstring.
And then my last point. Sorry about that. But my last point before I didn't mean it like that's off track or whatever, but like the last point before that, don't be surprised if we even see the same Colorado team playing the AT&T Stadium in late December because they're in the Big 12. So don't forget we house the Big 12 championship.
A little too much on it now. Just calm down. Just one game.
So yeah, I mean that'll be fun if Dion came to Arlington.
Just calm it down. Calm it down. Not after one game, Vosh.
So Vosh, unfortunately, well, yeah, that can happen because you got to be two teams in it.
Vosh, they're beating a team. They're beating a team that don't even have names on the back of their jerseys. Okay, let's not do that.
Man. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
North Dakota State, they can't put the kids' names on the jersey.
Come on, man. So Notre Dame don't have names on the back of their jerseys, man. It's Notre Dame. I mean,
I don't think USC does either.
USC, Penn State.
Man, is that despite the NIL deal? Is that why they doing that? Is that to spite them? My God.
Now, names and likenesses. But get back to the
My bad. So the Cowboys defensive line.
We got a lot of college football on this weekend.
Yeah, the Cowboys defensive line, to me, their team line is the strongest of this whole team. The defensive front is the strongest of this whole team, and even with Tank's leadership, Ghost's size and his strength, I'm sorry, Mozzie, but you may not be here next year. You may get traded, Mozzie.
I know. I hear what you're saying, but boy, that'd be a step back. I mean, that's a first round draft pick, and you got your first round. I know it happens, but that's just a kick in the nuts.
I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
Sorry, Steely. Yeah, sorry, Steely, but you may not be here that long.
May not be here that long. You may be ugly, but you're still here.
So like,
oh no! Oh, I thought he was in school.
But with that being said, bro, like if you think about Mozzie Smith, the Cowboys built for him not to. I mean, they drafted for him to plug up the middle. He didn't do that. They struggled against the Green Bay Packers in the playoff game. For some reason, y'all make that Dak's problem. But that, again, Dan Quinn didn't use him right. He wasn't the right size, and Dak, for some reason, Dak couldn't play defense like he usually does. But I'm being funny. But at the same time, like if the defense is even remotely as strong as we think it may be, then it starts up front. The secondary is going to be good despite Bland not being there. The secondary is going to be good because you're going to get a powerful rush up front. If you get a powerful rush up front, a rush causes interceptions. So it's going to happen a lot. And I always I always do a bid saying the Cowboys are going to suck this year. That's my bid. It's not going to be our year. But defensively, that can help you. That can help you stay afloat. The NFC is going to suck, but maybe the whole defensive side of the ball with the D line, they could help you, bro. And that's saying a lot for Parsons because Parsons wants money too. And then you have an aging Tank Lawrence. They're your two best players on the defensive front, and I think that
I need some out of Tank this year. I need some out of.
Well, I mean, he wasn't bad the last two seasons.
Yeah, he just got burnt out.
He doesn't get sacks. But
I don't know if he on national TV that he got burnt out. I don't know if that was a good look.
He actually told the G-Bag Nation that part. He told the G-Bag Nation first, before anybody else on Radio Row. And I'm also looking forward to the next Radio Row wall because it's going to be in my hometown, New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans? Oh.
So, yeah, we're going to be there. I'm actually looking for stuff right now. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I dare Tank say that next year because then we got problems if everybody's sitting there talking about they're tired. And so now, yes, I'm going to need production up front if you want this team to go. Dak is going to need help on the other side of the ball, just like he will still need help on the offensive front too. So, yeah, to me, the defensive line is your strongest part of the coaching room.
Next up, Kendrick, something that we like. He touched on in the secondary with Trevon Diggs coming back. No Deron Bland, but Jordan Lewis has got up next, Vosh.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that, Kendrick.
Good Lord.
Don't say it like that.
Good Lord.
Caleb Carter.
Don't let Kendrick, don't let him hear you. Do not let him hear you say that. He will cook you.
Andrew Booth and Israel Makumaka.
Can you spell out the man name and let you know? Trying to figure out who this man is. Who he play for?
Who he play for? He play for the Dallas Cowboys.
All right. Yeah. You want me? I'll start this one off. Yeah. Tovaz, you were right.
Yeah.
The defensive line may be the best one, but it's the most important room on the team, because if they don't get a pass rush, let's just say what we saw in that Chargers game, the last preseason game, where they were just going over the top on the Cowboys. You may see that the whole season. That Deron Bland injury, that's one of the things I said. This is a top heavy team, but it's not a deep team, and that's one of the injuries you couldn't have right there. You got Diggs coming off an injury. Jordan Lewis is Jordan Lewis. That's as nice I can put it for him. Jordan Lewis is Jordan Lewis. You got Andrew Booth, who was getting cooked in that preseason game. Carlson, unknown. Israel, unknown. As far as your cornerbacks, you still Malik Hooker now have a more influential role on the team. Donovan Wilson also, Marquise Bell. I think you got a chance, in my opinion, Marquise Bell taking one of those jobs, starting jobs, but when the season ends, whether it's Hookers or Wilson, I think he's that good. And Thomas. So, like I said, the Bland injury is tough. It's tough because with Bland out, it's Jordan Lewis. It's got a more integral role, and the problem is he's got a bigger role. When Jordan Lewis has just to play slot and play on third down or second down, he's good. Now he's got to be a 3-down player, and we know what happens when he has to play a lot of snaps. That means a lot of time he's gonna get cooked on some patterns. So get ready for that. Like I said, the defensive line has to. It's got to put pressure on the quarterback, because if you're saying that they not putting pressure on the quarterback, it's gonna be a long day for the Cowboys in games this season until at least midway through the season. Remember that injury Deron Bland had is a bad broken bone in the right part of his foot. You got the stats on that Tovaz is 6 weeks. That's the hopeful. We hope it's 6 weeks, but the reality is it's probably
he'll be back after the bye. He'll be back after the bye week. I think we got bye week 7.
It's probably gonna be 8, and then if it's bad luck, it could be 10. that's just the way.
But also, it depends on how the Cowboys are doing during the season. If you got to rush in, or if you can actually chill with it, because chill with his growth, his maturation when it comes to that. I hope it's not a Liz Frank where it's like the outside part of the foot, picky area where the 7-footers get injured all the time. And so I think he'll be fine. The Cowboys will be fine, while they weather the storm. It just can't be, like two dynamic cornerbacks on both sides. I mean, you can't have. It's like life is basically just said, "Here I am. I'm being life again." No, you cannot have two NFL interception record setters on both sides of. On both sides of the football when it comes to right side and left side corners, dude. How amazing would that have been just to see those two dudes on the field at the same time? Like, we still would probably get to see that though.
Was it a mistake not picking up Gilly?
Gilly.
That's a really good question.
Gilly, who's Gilly?
Help me out. Help the people.
Oh, nah, man, no. Okay, all right. So we talk about Gilmore. We talk about his expertise on the. Yes, maybe.
He did. He did save us in that Seahawks game when DK Metcalf was going off, and they switched him over on him and shut him down the rest of the game.
But look at Jordan Lewis though. All right. So I look at Jordan Lewis, and I think that he has. His body is younger. that Gilmore. Of course, when you get older, you get better mentally, so that helps your game as well. But I think that Jordan Lewis could fill in quite nicely for Stephon Gilmore. And I mean, kudos to him. He got his money over in Tennessee, I want to say, or
Minnesota.
Baltimore. He went up to the right side of the country. Yeah.
No,
And
he
so,
went
like,
to
good for
Minnesota.
him. Minnesota?
Mhm.
Okay, good. But, like, I mean, I'm not really too. When he walked, I was like, all right, okay. I mean, good for you, dude. He was part of the problem too against Green Bay. Let's not forget. Again,
It was much ado
Say
about
it again?
nothing for you, huh? It was much ado about nothing for you after you heard it.
Not really, because I mean, bro, if you look at the way the Packers was running routes, and then the way that Jordan Love was just killing the secondary, and the way the coaching staff singled out Marquise Bell right there in the middle, it was a perfect, it was a perfect blend of a disaster. It was a perfect storm for bullshit for the Cowboys, and that shit spelled doom really quick in the first half, especially with that throwing that pick six there. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sum up Gilmore's season by the Packer game. No, I'm not going to do that. He's still a serviceable corner, but again, so is Jordan Lewis, and then you got the Carson kid who is showing you promise too. So I think that with Gilmore being out, I think that Kalen Clark? Say his name.
Whoa.
So what now?
Kalen. Who's the Kalen guy? What's his name? Say his name for me.
Whose name is
The
it
corner.
again?
The corner.
Oh, Kalen Carson. He said Kalen Clark.
Kalen Clark, Carson, Clark. So with that dude, with Kalen Clarkson, Jordan Clarkson, Kalen Clark, all in
Carson, not Clarkson, just Carson.
Carson Daly, all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's showing a little bit of progress, to where, I mean, the Ron Bland had the exact same start. And we all saw it. We saw Diggs too, when he was a rookie and in training camp. We were like, you know what? I like Diggs' game. He's a ball hawk. When he was wearing number 27, he's a ball hawk. And you look at it now his success is pretty much going to his head. And then you look at the Ron Bland when he was in preseason, his first year, you're like, that dude is showing promise. So now Caitlin Clark's big brother is doing the same thing. I like his game. I like what I'm seeing from that kid.
That's not the same.
They
are not related. They're not even saying.
Listen. I understand you got a little more faith in the group than I do. I just listen.
I really do.
That was one of we was talking about the injuries and stuff like that, and that was one of the main guys. I said the cornerbacks, you couldn't have an injury in that group, at least not from your top two. Listen, I'm not a fan of Jordan Lewis. I just not. I think he's serviceable in some situations. I think in some situations he's an absolute disaster. It just depends on the players or the team he's playing against. You got a lot of unknowns after him. I know they recently, like I said, they traded or signed Andrew Booth for Zimmer guy. He had his moments, but I saw some moments where the wide receivers got behind him in the preseason. In the preseason, and if it not for just being an average quarterback play, those could have been touchdowns, especially in that Chargers game. Like I said, the goal was having two. Letting Stephon Gilmore go. The goal was that you still got Diggs and you still got Blaine. You still got two bookend corners, and then you can just funnel everything in the middle and just play zone in the middle field. Now that's gone. Now you just you got Diggs, your elite corner, and you got guys who basically gonna get picked on. So you got a roll coverage over there, and you got to hope that Diggs is healthy enough he can lock down his side right there. But the good thing about it is you're not going to see a lot of man-to-man, especially in the Zimmer system. They play more zone, especially three deep zone, like the funnel everything in the middle. So I guess you got that type of advantage. It's just unfortunate because I wanted to see that combination, especially when you walk. You know this. most teams now have 3 good receivers. It's not one good receiver, 2. Now they got 3 good receivers, and to have one good corner and then one average corner in Lewis and a bunch of unknowns, that's unfortunate. And the fact that now you're depending on allowing this pass rush to have meetings at the quarterback, because, like I said before, if they're not, I don't know if this secondary other than Diggs is good enough to lock wide receivers down if they can't get to the quarterback on a consistent basis. That's just my opinion.
And last but not least, the safeties. Oh, wait, not last. I shouldn't say last. Safeties, we got Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, Marquise Bell, and Janai Thompson. And then in the linebackers, you got Eric Kendricks, Demario Overshawn, Damone Clark, Maurice Luifa, and Buddy Johnson to end out the
yeah, man. Like you said before, Eric Kendricks, a kind of older linebacker, old in the tooth, but he's a Zimmer guy. He knows the system, so hopefully he still got some football left in those legs. Overshawn is the key, man. He, like I said, if he stayed no injuries, he could be end up being the team's best, clearly best linebacker and one of the top defensive players. I think he's got that type of talent in him. Lafu had a good preseason, especially the last 2 games. Damone Clark, Damone Clark is I think he got exposed last season. He's a surgical a rotation player. I think he got exposed that he's not a starter in this league. There's nothing wrong with that. He's just not a starter, and it's shown himself late in the season. And then Buddy Johnson, just a guy they bring in. But like I said, a good linebacker group will go as far as Overshawn, I think, takes it. I think what you get out of Kendricks is what you're going to get out of him. I mean, he is what he is. But if Overshawn can be the player, I think we think he can. I don't know about you, talking about me and Walt think he can be. I think he elevates this group to beyond what people think it may be already. So
I think he also helps the pass rush. I'm not going to even put it past him to try to get to the quarterback, even though you don't need it. You just need him to cover tight ends and let safeties do their job, stuff like that. But I mean, I like our safeties. Our safeties are like grinders. Like, they're not big dudes at all. They just play, and they play the game well. And I appreciate that. And so, I think Overshawn being back will help you. It'll help you a lot, because I think
he got a pass interference call on that.
Yeah, he's gonna be one of those free roamer type dudes where he'll diagnose a play real quick. His IQ is pretty well, and get to the quarterback or get to the flats, or get to the ball carrier or the pass catcher before they can gain 15 to 20 more yards. So Overshawn to help you forget about playing a little bit, even though their positions are not the same.
Yeah, like I said, he's got a chance to be a all pro or pro ball, whatever it is. I think he's got a chance to be that guy talent in him. Like I say,
can he be better than Van Der Esch?
Yes. I think he'd be I think he's got opportunity to be an elite linebacker. I think he's got the talent. Like you said about pass rush. He showed this at Texas. He's a great blitzing linebacker. You saw that at Texas.
Right.
So you can do a lot of blitzes with him also and create an extra pass rush. So he's got that in him. He can go down the field and cover. Like I said, you got Kendricks in there. He's a Zimmer guy. Bought another just to stabilize the group. But like I say, it's a good group. But the key is Overshawn. If he can be what we think he can be, the sky's the limit for that group. If he can't, or injuries, hopefully it doesn't happen, but happens where he saps his season again, it could be another problem when you see guys playing out of position because the other guys just aren't good enough to play that position that's already in the group as it is. But like I said, as long as you keep Damone Clark as a rotational linebacker, because he's not a starter in this league. I think that was proven as the season went on. I think it's you're okay, but if you see Damone Clark playing a lot of snaps, that means injuries. That means your linebacking group is not going to be good again this season.
So can we all agree that the defensive side of the football is the best side of the football for the Cowboys?
It is, and I think that's the side that's going to be dominant. I think our offensive side is going to struggle this year.
And that's what Jerry wanted. Remember?
Yeah.
When they were talking about what was it? They're talking about the running game, and how you didn't want to like really like it was the Kellen Moore situation. When Kellen Moore left, and it was things like that. You know, they were like, man, well, we kind of want to run the football a little bit more and slow the game down because Kellen Moore was like, he wanted to like score every single play, and people were looking around like, wait a minute, are we supposed to score every single play?
You don't have the players to pull that off though. At the time, you didn't have the players to pull that off.
But see, Kellen Moore was still doing his thing here, and let's not forget he really was doing his thing. And Cowboy fans, despite having the top 5 offense in the game and a number 1 scoring offense in football, they didn't want that.
The thing is that you got what's the name? His offense got predictable. We knew what was coming every what's the name.
And that's face facts.
And they were still scoring 30 points a game.
And that's face facts. That's just face facts. It's called. I mean, let's just call the elephant in the room. Mike McCarthy didn't want him here. He felt a little bit threatened because he's a coach that's offensive play caller. I mean, he didn't vouch for him to stay here, so basically he was gone. So that to me that's what it was. So it's all on McCarthy now. Like I said, it's on McCarthy now. The OC's gone, the DC's gone. You the only one that's been still here, buddy. So it's all on you.
Well, I hate to switch gears on you guys right quick, but we got to talk about another team over in Arlington. Tovash is very familiar with this team here. They on a 2-game winning streak, and they about to light it up possibly tomorrow night, Kendrick, because tomorrow night they're going to be taking on the Minnesota Lynx.
The best team,
we might have to put you in ought to be ashamed at the way you ran down Kelsey Plum the other night while I was in the CPC. She was right down there by the floor when you were talking about it. She was the worst player on the floor. She should have been benched. And my God.
Yeah, I should be.
She was not far.
Listen, I should. No, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't be harsh at Kelsey Plum. I think you ought to be ashamed though. Not at Kelsey Plum. For Becky Hammond keeping Kelsey Plum in that game. That's what you ought to be ashamed.
I saw Becky Hammond did walk by too.
Yeah.
She did not look happy.
Yeah. What the hell? Becky, keep that woman in that game just throwing up all them bricks. You agree? Well, let's get to that. Let's get to it, Walt. Let's get to it.
Asia Wilson was nice. She was happy about it. She was signing autographs for the people out there. She was like the last one out there.
She
was
did
hugging the people and everything.
Yeah, she actually did her job.
She put 42 up on us.
Yeah, 42 should have been 43, but she missed that free throw at the end and basically sealed it.
In a losing effort. The Aces have a problem with winning in here in Arlington. The Wings have beaten them 3 out of the last 4, 3 out of the last 5 games, not including the playoffs, because that's something different. Where the Wings basically got swept last year in the Final Four by the eventual champions. I was just talking to one of the family members of the Aces, of an Aces player, and me and him were talking about basically the Aces.
Was it about Chelsea Gray's knees?
I told him how I felt, and I was just like, well, the Aces this year take a lot of games off, I think. I think they know what they are, and they're coasting right now. The Spurs did it back in the day and still won championships. Teams do it. Teams take, after they win a certain amount of championships. Never talking about, the aces just repeat it, and so I think that they're treading lightly. They're saving their energy for another playoff run.
Are they tired?
I disagree. I don't think their team is that good enough.
Are they tired? Because they don't play more basketball than anybody in the league. Remember, they had 6 Olympians, so that's more basketball.
Right.
Their top players are playing.
Which is why I said they take games off. Because they had 2 weeks off, but those 6 players on the Aces team, or 4 players or whatever, they were in battle, dude. And so from Chelsea just coming back, from Chelsea Gray just coming back, Asia right now is having the time of her life when it comes to every walk of it. From Bam Adebayo to all the accomplishments that she's doing on the court, and then of course off the court too, with all her endorsements and commercials. Yes, fatigue is a factor. Kelsey Plum, newly divorced. The team has this, has this situation.
Yeah.
And
she played like.
If you think about it, where's Jackie Young? Jackie Young hasn't had her best ball this year.
You liked her the night when she played. You like Jackie Young?
I like Jackie, man. She didn't have a good game. She didn't have a good game when she started off strong, but kind of faded as the game went on. But I like her game, man. I think she got a chance to be a really, really good player. I think she's the youngest, best player on their teams. I think she got a chance to be a really, really good player. I like her, man.
Look.
I think the Aces need to. Me personally, I think the Aces need to probably get rid of Chelsea Gray and move Kelsey Plum to the point guard.
Oh. Well, Chelsea Gray thing different. She said 17. I scored 17 points with no knees. What was Kelsey Plum's problem?
Washington.
No, yeah, Kelsey Plum.
Was
a bucket. Talked about it as a bucket at one point.
She's okay. So Kelsey Plum is still a bucket, dude. The wings sometimes match up well with the Aces, as I just stated a while ago. They have the recipe to beat the Aces.
When we played the Fever, and I asked Coach T, I told her, I was like, is it safe to say that this team is a bad matchup for the Fever? That was back when they had Odyssey. I was like, you guys are a bad matchup for them, and she kind of agreed. She was like, well, yeah. She was like, well, yeah, thank you for pointing it out, because our guards are kind of quicker than their guards are.
Yeah.
They're quicker than the Aces?
Say that again?
You said the guards that she said that the guards
I was saying that with the Fever. That was back when we had Odyssey, though.
Oh, yeah.
But now,
they're only quicker, but they're older too.
But now, Vi, we have the girl who is balling. We have Satu Saballing on our team now. She is back, and boy, is she back with a vengeance.
Not shot 2 anymore. It's shot 3 for that big 3-pointer that she hit the other day.
Oh, shot 3.
Shot 3.
Listen, I know. Go ahead. Talk about so back.
No, you go ahead. Cook.
I know. I'm gonna keep saying this. I know Enrique. She gets the highlights because she.
Watch what you're about to say here. A lot of people are gonna get offended.
Established star, but I think she's a great scorer. But I think that Satu, and I said this previous shows, she's the team's best all-around player. And I think the ball needs to be in her hands more than Enrique. I think Enrique can score, but it's just, to me, just looking at pure basketball, she takes very tough. She can make them, but it's like hard. She makes very tough buckets. Takes a lot of tough shots, basically because of size. But Satu has the size when she can shoot over people, post people. I was looking at her. She's a very strong woman. With opposing size, how she matches up with other players around the league. And I think she's got that kind of versatility where she can go out, shoot threes, she can post, she can assist, she can play make. I think the team's better, and it's not a slight on Enrique. It's just I always believe Enrique is a great number 2. And I think Satu can be a number one on this team and have it be a very good team. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just how I feel about it. I think Satu, in my opinion, is the better overall player than Enrique.
Kendrick, I mean, I'm inclined to it. I'm somewhat inclined to agree with that, but oh wow, what a play that was.
What do you always say about Luka? Well, scoring ain't everything.
Oh well, not only that with her. When I watch
a great scorer, but it ain't everything.
And the thing is, I've come to the conclusion is the way Enrique plays. I kind of want her to play like Caitlin Clark, and the way Caitlin Clark plays, I be wanting her to play like Enrique. I want Caitlin Clark to get the ball and just launch the ball whenever she comes down court. But Enrique, if she could, when I say play more like Caitlin Clark, I mean like Caitlin Clark is pass first, patient with her shooting and stuff like that. That's what I mean when I say that. Because if you think about it, if you then that way you can move Enrique to the point guard, but you can't move Enrique to the point guard right now because if she touches the ball, it's going up. But Kendrick said it the other night, and I agree with him. The game should run through Satu. The ball should run through Satu. It should.
Okay. So the ball should run through Satu. She's the male. I'm sorry. She's the female version of Kristaps Porzingis. And I speak on that coming from a different angle. She gets injured a lot. KP gets injured a lot. But KP is dynamic. Satu is they call him the unicorn. And guess what her nickname is?
The unicorn. The
unicorn. Yeah. So their games are similar. One's left-handed. One can still score. And I mean, the girl is probably top 10 right now in the WNBA. Her problem is just staying here in America, for one, and then two, I don't see Satu being a wing that much longer. She's one of those girls that, I mean, she wants to model. She signed with Team Jordan. Her persona is bigger than the city of Dallas. Damn sure bigger than the Wings. And
just go ahead and say it, Tovar. She's a spark next season. Just go ahead and say it.
She's a spark. She's an ace. She's a liberty. She's a dream. She's a link.
She might be going to go to state.
She can even be a Valkyrie right now. She might be going to go to state. Yeah, she is bigger right now than anything in Dallas. I mean, women sports wise, I think persona wise, she's bigger than what this city is. And on top of that, the Dallas Wings are worth more than any other franchise in the WNBA, which is crazy to me.
Highest rated.
They're worth more. Their worth is literally more than any other team in the WNBA. And the Dallas Wings, not the Detroit Shock or not the Tulsa Shock, but the Dallas Wings, yeah, the Dallas Wings themselves don't have a championship. So I'm still scratching my head.
How do you Tulsa get a professional team? Anything?
Right. I'm still looking to see why they're worth so much and what Greg Bibb is really focusing on, because he's not really focusing on court activities. Yeah, you got your superstar. Yeah, you got your second superstar. And it's still beneath me and still beyond me that Odyssey Sims is, you let her walk, and I get it. She signed a hardship contract. All right. So that means you cannot sign, you cannot be extended for a regular contract. So Odyssey Sims should have showed you in the second time she scored 20 points. It wasn't last year in the Final Four. But in the second time she scored 20 points this year, with Satu Sabale being out and Angel Reese being passed on for JC Sheldon, you cannot tell me that Odyssey Sims does not deserve a bigger role with this team. And why is she not a Dallas Wing at this very, very second? Oh, because I mean, she had to go and her hardship contract. The hardship contract doesn't pay shit. So I still ask the Dallas Wings, if you're watching this game, if you're watching this show, and your name is Greg Bibb, if you're watching this show and your name is Greg Bibb, it makes zero sense why Odyssey Sims is not a Dallas Wing right now, because she's giving you the same exact production. If you go watch the Sparks game, the Sparks were here the other day, and she torched the Sparks. I'm sorry, she torched the Wings. Luckily, the Wings won the game, but she torched the Wings. And you cannot tell me, as a 31-year-old woman,
you might have torched them, Vosh, but we sent her home with a hot L.
Yeah,
sorry.
That was a personal 26 right there. That was a personal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And, like I still get frustrated because I'm like, dude, this is Dallas. Our market ain't that small. This is Dallas. You want to be
fourth largest market in the U.S. now.
Yeah, top 4. We're always top 6 or 7 or whatever. Now we're top 4, and you cannot tell me that these ladies are right now accepting just 7 wins in the season or just 6 wins in the season, coming off of a Final Four season where you lost to the champions. Something has to give, and it's not my fandom. It's not Walt's media pass. No, what needs to change? Maybe it's coaching. But I think that it's at the very single top.
Whoa! Why we ready to go see?
Tomas, you talking my Tomas, man? You know what, man? I always knew.
Wait a minute. Why do we want to get rid of the coach that has taken his team the furthest in at least the last since the organization's been built?
Tomas, I always knew you was a good man.
Wait a minute.
Right now.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Flag on the play. Why are we getting rid of the coach?
Flag. What are you talking about?
Why are we getting rid of the coach that got them the furthest in since the team has been born?
Bro, if you look,
what are we doing?
I'm just watching games, and I mean, now these women play. They play 40 games a year. That means you got ample time. You got ample time to show up and be competitive. And now you're adding 2 more teams. You're adding 2 more teams to the W. That means either keep your players and get rid of people that's not actually helping your franchise. I'm sorry when I say this because I love this girl so much, but she doesn't give you anything. But Lou, what is Lou doing?
Who?
Lou doesn't get in the game, and Lou hasn't, bro. I haven't seen Lou play 20 minutes in 4 years as a wing.
Who's
and
Lou?
So I'm trying to figure out Lou Lopez. The girl, a girl from Connecticut.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, she's been injured for like the last 3 years, and she hasn't played a lick of basketball in the last 3 or 4 years. Why is Lou still on this roster, bro? I don't get it. I love her again.
She's that Dwight Powell,
but she's not even that. Dwight Powell actually gets in the games. He plays. Lou Lopez or whatever her name is. She doesn't get in the games, dude. And I'm trying to figure this part out. Odyssey Sims carry teams. And look at her. She was on the streets for a hot second. The Wings actually put Odyssey Sims, a future Hall of Famer, on the streets to be picked up by LA. And next year, watch she get it here. Veronica gone.
Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray, gone. Marina Marbury.
Gone.
Skylar Diggins.
Hell, she gone.
Liz Cambage.
Gone. Disappointed.
I feel like I'm missing somebody else.
Charlie Collier.
Yep, Charlie Collier gone. Yeah.
Chelsea Dungy gone.
Gone.
The only one that matters right now is Maddie. Maddie's the only one kind of sticking around. And then, like last year, if you look at last year,
I did not miss. Hold on. I got to take care of something real quick. Okay.
Go ahead, done.
Travis Hunter is him. He is him. I'm gonna give him his due. He's him. Travis Hunter's him. I'm gonna give him his due.
Travis Hunter for the Heisman.
Okay, but so now tomorrow night, the Wings are gonna be taking on the Lynx. Fee. They're gonna be taking on Fee and the Minnesota Lynx tomorrow night, and boy, oh boy, have we got one on our hands, guys?
You saw what she did. You saw what she did the last time she was in the building, right? 27 and like 14, real quick, real easy.
Last time they were here in the building, we handed them a hot L on camp day. Kendrick tries to gloss over that, but we handed the Lynx a hot L on camp day here at
that game. When the season gave you a monster double in the game.
Okay,
tomorrow
well,
won't be no camp day. This is a totally different basketball team than what you faced on camp day. All right, let's get this. This is right now. This is the best team in the league. Forget record.
The league.
Yes.
In the league.
Yes.
They are beating teams.
Yes.
They
They'll beat everybody that's put in front of them.
But they are beating. And
them and the Fever are probably the hottest two teams in the WNBA right now.
I agree.
Good grief. So
okay. But Kendrick, man, I meant to throw this out there. Bosh, Kendrick, I seen something that I never thought I would ever see in my life last night. I saw them throw a woman of European descent out of a basketball game. Something you just don't do. You don't throw a woman of European descent out of a basketball game. And I couldn't believe that. Sophie Cunningham. They threw Sophie Cunningham out of a game last night.
Sophie don't count, okay? Because listen, Sophie Cunningham doesn't count because Sophie is a rascal, dude.
Okay,
she starts shit. She's a troublemaker. She knows she is. She talks a lot of shit. She's a great role player for the Mercury. She has a mouth though. And I mean, that girl. I would love for her to be on the wings.
Okay, I probably would love for it too, but I didn't think you could throw a woman of European descent out of a basketball game. I didn't think that was a good look for the league to be throwing a woman of European descent out of a Kendrick. I couldn't believe it. I said, I know they're not gonna throw that white woman out the game, and they threw her out the game. You don't throw a white woman out the game. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all?
Marina Mabry is one of those players too. I mean, her attitude is just like Sophie's, bro. She's scrappy. She's a shark, and sometimes she'll bite your ass.
She shoots them threes and like to do that at you, Marina Mabry. Yep. Too bad we don't have her on the team anymore because she starts when she was on the team here.
But so you know what's funny? Her and Skylar Diggins, and so Marina, Skylar Diggins, Isabel Harrison, girls like that are no longer with the Wings. Ask them when they come into town. Walk. Whenever the Sky come back into town, I want you to ask Isabel Harrison what type of franchise the Dallas Wings are off the record. Just get it just tell her off the record what type of franchise is the Dallas Wings. As far as playing for.
Just ask Liz Campbell. Remember, she said you don't want me to start running my mouth about the.
And Liz is another one. Now she's a knucklehead within herself, but I would trust Izzy or Marina to answer that question more than anybody else. Just ask them. The next time they come to town, just ask them. Well,
tell you what, man.
Well, I don't know. You don't know. Well, I won't be at the. Go ahead, Kendrick.
Tell you what, I saw Izzy on Instagram, man.
Yeah, all right. Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Hey, I was impressed. That's all.
Hey,
well. You have to get past her girlfriend, which is Natasha Cloud. So good luck with that.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't want to break news, but
you lost another one.
I'll fight a woman.
Oh yeah. We lost Izzy a couple of years ago.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, Miss Natasha Cloud. See, now the truth come out because it was a couple games ago when Phoenix was here. Sophie was twirling around in the back and bumped into me, and I said something to the effect of. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "It's okay. As long as you ain't ugly and you didn't bump into me, I'm good." And then Natasha was like, "Oh, watch out! You he trying to shoot his shot, Sophie." I was like, "No, I'm not.
So next year I employed. Go ahead.
And she was like, "Yeah, you just need to let him know that you belong to me already." And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." What are we doing?
So look.
What are we doing?
In February next year, all right. Once the Athletes Unlimited tournament starts again downtown.
I'm going.
Okay, so it's 4 weeks long. It's 4 weeks long, and there's games from Thursday to Sunday. You got to go in there and experience that shit. But you'll also see relationships. You will see who these girls hang around with, and you will see, their families and everything else. And then that's how I kind of discovered the Natasha Cloud, Izzy Harrison situation, because there was one game where Izzy dropped 40 in the game. She had like 41 and 13. She had a game-winning three-pointer at the top of the key and everything. There was no bigger fan in the building than Natasha Cloud. So once that game was over, and they go over there in their little corner, I'm like, oh, wow, I had no clue.
How you know that?
I had no clue. And I was like, oh, man, there goes another one.
Don't worry, Kendrick. I saw Melissa Smith and DJ Dejanay DJ very up close and personal after a game one day. That is definitely a couple. And DJ used to. I like DJ is one of my favorite players.
It's just one more with the lights off. It's okay.
Yeah, good luck with getting that shot.
Yeah. I'm good with it. Hey,
just like with Kelsey.
Tomas, don't get us thrown off this.
We just got back on Facebook. Don't get us kicked off Facebook.
I'm just saying they ain't like that. It never happened to me before. So,
just like what Kelsey Plum said on Wild 'N Out. She was like, "Hey, I'm Mr. See a girl. I'm not even gay. I'm telling you right now. like, trust me. It's an experience, bro, and it's funny as shit. Like, it's a trip."
Well, we're going to be on standby on Sunday. I won't be in the CPC tomorrow, but I will be Sunday. We're supposed to have Nancy Lieberman on Sunday.
What time was the tilt for Sunday?
I think 3:00.
Is it 3:00 game?
They play Fever. Yeah, they play Fever.
Oh my gosh, dude! They play the Fever at 3:00.
Let me. Yes, 3:00 on Sunday.
Yes, it's correct.
And
we're supposed
to have Nancy Lieberman on. They play the Lynx at 6:30 tomorrow.
So there's no way I can make that game. But that Sunday game, I'll be at Rangers, okay? And wow. the Ranger game is at 1:30.
Oh.
1:30.
Okay.
And you know how baseball, you know the way baseball moves now, there's a pitch clock and everything.
Oh, so you think it's done in time? I can guarantee you. Aren't you a season ticket holder?
By the time that'd be September call-up. You be seeing guys you ain't even seen no more.
Yeah, then the game probably be long then. No. Walt, what's your question?
Aren't you a season ticket holder?
For
the Wings.
Hell nah.
Okay.
The Wings called my phone.
You can't get in that game if you tried. That game's already sold out.
Right. Hey.
What?
All you gotta do is just go to StubHub. The numbers don't mean nothing.
Excuse me, baller.
So no. I said the numbers don't mean nothing. I didn't say money ain't a thing. I ain't Jermaine Dupri. I said numbers don't mean nothing. I can make that
now you do. Now you do work for Jerry over there in that suite on Sunday. You've been up in that suite that past Sunday. You might have.
I've been having a little fun in there lately. Yeah. But no. So maybe it's possible that I can jump from one spot to the next, depending on how that Ranger game goes. Now, I will say this. I mean, I'm sure that Caitlin's going to demand a high dollar for that ticket. So I'm not, I'm not spending over $80 to go see Caitlin Clark play.
Well, let me tell you what
it's not going to happen.
She's very fiery on that court, and she likes to spike water bottles when they lose.
Oh yeah, and then people forget how intense that girl is. So yeah, I do want to see her play in person, but I mean, if it's next year or even
her or Sabrina Ionescu are not angels on the court. I have verified that. Watching them play basketball.
Yeah, I mean, Sabrina. I mean, I love Sabrina's game, and I think she's kind of taking the backseat to Caitlin right now.
Yeah, Caitlin is not. Caitlin is leaps and bounds better than Sabrina Ionescu. It ain't even close.
Yeah, but that's just two losing teams. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm sorry. The Fever are climbing the charts in the East.
They've only lost one game since the break. One.
Yeah, so they're 3-1 since the break. I saw that stat, and but it's still two losing teams playing on a Sunday afternoon. I don't think that Caitlin will bring people out like that in the Metroplex.
The hell she won't.
To the CPC.
The hell she won't. The CPC only hosts 7,000 people.
They moving games. They moving games to big arenas for her.
Bro, she said arena in Atlanta the other night. She said a record in Atlanta.
So then move the times then. Move the times then. Move the times. It's a 1 o'clock game.
That's a Tarrant County issue. You know that.
Tarrant County not showing up for Caitlin Clark, bro. It's still basketball at the end of the day.
They sold out last week.
So you're telling me there was not one empty seat. There was not one empty seat in the CPC.
Not one empty seat in the CPC.
Hell no.
Bro, I was in there. It was not an empty seat in the CPC. That's the first time in my life I've seen the CPC fully packed. And guess what?
Not on camp day. Not on camp day.
It wasn't a camp day. It was a 7 o'clock game too. No, 6 o'clock. It was a 6 o'clock game. And guess what? All of them were Fever fans. There were hardly any Wings fans.
And that was a preseason game, right?
No, this was a regular season game. That was right before the before they went on the break.
Preseason.
No, they played right before they went on the break.
Clark hasn't been here since. Kelly Clark hasn't been here one time.
No, she came July 17th.
That was preseason.
It was not set preseason. July 17th is when Caitlin Clark came here. July 17th, right before they went on break. That was the last game we played was against the Fever, and we won. We beat the Fever.
So what did you talk about? Oh, I remember because she was cooking. She was cooking JC. She was cooking JC in that game. I remember.
Her Odyssey was giving each other. Was giving it to each other.
Trading buckets. Yep, she was cooking JC little ass.
Well, that's been happening. That's been happening since JC was at Ohio State. I don't know if you remember, but Caitlin Clark pushed JC Sheldon in the back of the head when she fell on her leg. Sorry, we call her Threesy. We call her Threesy. Threesy is what we call her.
Okay.
Vanessa says
her no damn Threesy.
Vanessa says they were listed at $241. Let me look now, and now she says it's at $182 is the listed price.
$241 for a ticket to go see that game on Sunday?
Yes.
$182. Oh hell no.
Keith was at the game the other night against the Sparks. I mean not against the
that's the Aces. That's a family affair though. Yeah, we got to go to those games. It's a family affair.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he was there for that game. Didn't come by. That's all right. I had my granny there, but it was cool.
You said he didn't come by and speak to you?
Yeah, it was after he seen us on the west day, and then he come and say, "Oh man, I was at the game." Way to go, Keith.
Oh.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, like I said, we got the Wings links tomorrow night. Hopefully, the Wings can keep up the streak here with Satu Sabaling out there on the court. But Kendrick, I think maybe it's time to turn our attention to some people who need our attention, who should be ashamed of themselves this week. We got to call these people out, Vosh. Some people been doing some things that can't go under the radar. This one here is gonna make you laugh. I told it to Kendrick at the start of the show. I don't know where this is at. But Vosh, we got a gentleman here. I'm gonna put this up on the screen for you here. You need to see this. We got a young man out at school. School just started. Shout out to all the teachers and the students out there in the world.
Shout out to the teachers. Hey, shout out to the teachers. To hell with the students.
Oh, okay. Well, you might be on the student side on this one, but
just try to keep open mind until I just look.
Yeah, just try to keep it open mind. You're a guy who really likes to post teachers sleeping with students. I don't think that's going to be the case here in this scenario. We don't have to worry about that. So I want to alarm you. It's not that. We had a situation where a young man told his teacher that her breath stank, and he has been suspended from school. But it is until you've seen the picture that you may understand where he's coming from here.
Oh wow!
He say, "Oh."
Little teeth, man. She got stains on her teeth, man. She got stains on her teeth.
Oh damn!
She got bits in her teeth, man. God Jesus!
All right.
So he gets suspended because he told the teacher her breath stinks.
Who kissing that?
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
God damn.
Yeah, you would be surprised.
You'd be surprised. So Vosh, I don't know what school this is, but gotta let them know that they ought to be ashamed of themselves for suspending this young man for telling. I don't get it. We tell the kids not to lie. He doesn't lie, and he gets suspended. My lord.
Why her teeth look like green graham crackers?
Keith say, "Whoa," laughing my ass off.
So why her teeth like she's eating graham crackers, man?
And I don't know what she's been eating, but my God.
It looked like you know the movie Alien.
Yeah.
When the alien the extra set of teeth come out the throat and then it's like chomp you. That's what it's kind of it's kind of giving.
I mean, I'm a gum.
Look at that. She got the Miles Austin gun. She got the Miles Austin gun.
Wow. Ouch.
Miles Austin used to smile and show nothing but pink.
Wow.
Man, you spend that little kid for telling that woman that breast stink.
Next up, we're gonna stay with the in the schooling system, except this time we're gonna come to Corsicana, Texas. Vosh, this one here is more serious. That's
my dad's hometown, man.
You don't want to, before we get to that, right there for that school that suspended that young man, we got
real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Gotta let them know that I'll be ashamed of himself. This next one here. This was an administrator. I guess they were trying to break up a fight, and somebody threw a hanger, and it hit her in the eye.
I saw this.
Yeah, and I don't have any pictures. Don't worry, I'm not about to put any pictures up, guys.
Yeah,
and,
I saw this.
So if I understand, her eye came out the socket or whatever when the hanger hit. Yeah, so somebody threw a hanger and hit her in the eye, and I just was like, good God, the kid who threw that hanger, my Lord. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And that goes with what you were saying a few minutes ago. F the kids.
yeah, F the kids.
That is so unfortunate, man. That's really crossing the line right there. You throw a hanger and you hit a teacher?
With the teacher?
I'm sorry, we're not a teacher. She was an administrator.
What she should do is sue the district. Because you got me put my life, limbs, and now my vision at risk. I'm sorry, right there, special ed kid. Yeah, I'm sorry. Even dealing with those kids, like, and I pretty much know that special ed teachers deal with more shit than a regular teacher does. I mean, we're talking about a kid that's like 7 years old in the brain, but has the body of a horse,
right?
And then they can't tell you how they're feeling. They're like animals now. And then all of a sudden, he throws a hanger across the way. Those teachers should be compensated more.
They just sent the kid who beat up the teacher who took his Game Boy or something like that, and he punched her or whatever. They sends him to jail.
His Game Boy.
Yeah, he was known for having mental problems. She took his like Nintendo DS or something like that, and he beat her up.
It
was a Nintendo DS. My bad. It was a Nintendo DS.
That's on her.
That's on her.
She took his Walt said Game Boy, dude. Like, damn.
Well, they're both made by Nintendo, but yeah.
I'm not laughing.
That dude got hella mad. He took away his Tetris, man.
Bro, he hit her with a hanger, dude. Like, I mean, just think about that. And then think about all the fights. Think about all exactly. It's every day. So like, think about this. Think about this. All the high school fights you got to break up. All the little spats in the classroom. You got to deal with principals and assistant principals. You got to deal with parents. You got to deal with these knucklehead ass kids who've never heard the word no. Yeah, and then here I am going into my school losing my eye.
Teachers should get paid a whole lot more. A whole lot more.
Yeah.
You know what's going to end up happening?
I couldn't do it.
And don't worry, I'll get to this in a second. I'll get this in a second. But I was just telling my daughter, y'all gonna end up doing school from home. It's gonna be optional to do school from home or go to school at some point. Hell, Shams just said her school is only 4 days a week now.
That's 4 days a week should be enough.
And that's starting to go around. My daughter said they've been considering it up in Ohio.
Plus, these kids are dumb as shit anyway. They ain't teaching them nothing, is it? Bro, it's a glorified damn daycare, dude. These kids ain't learning the damn thing. And then, of course, here in Texas, you're taking away a whole bunch of the curriculum. You're not teaching us shit. You can't teach us Black history. You're not teaching us finance, how to build credit, how to do all this other stuff. So, what's the purpose of school anyway? A diploma or a degree doesn't serve you shit in the real world. And so, yeah, I mean, all we're doing is just like asking Google. We're asking Google in our phones the answers to shit. So yeah, I mean, the teachers. I mean, should they make more money, or should they, should these kids be sent home for more than damn 2 days out of a week? I mean, here I am, all for it. I used to be for education, bro, but all of a sudden now education is just like send your kids to our schools so we can put them in the pros, or it can get shot up, or your kid could be stupid for the rest of his or her life and not be able to tell the difference from the word where, or work, or two, and two. Are there, and they are. Like, I'm sorry. And education right now is a very overrated thing and an underrated thing at the same time. It's a joke.
Yep. So the kid who threw that hanger,
you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Also, for that kid that threw the hanger, I'm pretty sure in the next couple of years he'll be eligible for the NFL draft.
Okay.
Back to you.
Next up, we're gonna stay in the school. We're gonna stay in the school system, Vosh, because before this show started, I got a call from my daughter, who informed me, Kendrick, that her school will be shut down tomorrow because it is going to be 84 degrees outside, and that is considered hot in Ohio, and they are shutting the school down.
Huh?
Hold on, wait. Hey, watch it.
What the fuck was this, Bruce?
So Walt just said that his daughter's school, she's in Ohio,
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland. His daughter's school is shutting down tomorrow. They're not going to school tomorrow because the high temperatures in Cleveland, Ohio tomorrow is supposed to be 84 degrees. No, apparently they don't have AC in Ohio.
Right?
Do they?
So she says they have AC, but it doesn't work. Hold on though.
In every single school in Ohio.
Hold on. This is the thing though. I've heard in the East Coast, I've heard them shut down if it's like 90 degrees in the East Coast. But they're taking a step worse. They're going 84 degrees. They are doing school from home tomorrow because they said it's going to be
84 degrees is great.
Man, 84 degrees here is a breeze.
Yeah, that's great.
84 degrees here is spring.
It's a breeze. And you telling me they shut the school down? Hold on, Vosh. What's worse? I paid tuition for this school. I paid tuition for what?
You paying
they don't
tuition?
Even have AC. What did I spend my money on?
You better get
Where'd she go? IMG Academy?
Yeah, you better get that girl to regular.
I want the money back.
You better get out of regular public school.
Did she go to Hockaday? What's going on?
She goes to a Catholic school.
That's the
I
problem.
want my money back.
That's the problem.
Christ for the nations?
Yeah, where the Lord provides AC apparently.
Yeah, that's Catholic. All them people probably sleeping around with each other, and when they probably take a personal thing.
You know what? That's pretty much just divine intervention. That's just the Lord stepping in and saying, "Hey, you ain't got to come to class tomorrow."
I'm gonna take your damn money. You done so much wrong for to take your money. That's what
exactly.
Here's the cool part, Kendrick and Vosh. She just started school Thursday, so just started last Thursday. She out tomorrow, and she ain't got no money. I need my money back.
And they say, "Hold on, we need a break."
Yeah. She just started last Thursday, and they already out of school the next Friday and Monday. What the hell?
That's almost like getting hired in a new job and saying, "You know what? Here, take my resume. Thank you, I'm hired." I'm planning on going to Vegas in 2 weeks, though. I'm gonna go ahead and need this. I'm gonna need 5 days off, bro. Wow.
Ohio.
Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Good God, Ohio. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Damn shame, Ohio.
And last but not least, Kendrick, we go to one. Bosch knows this guy. He works for him up in the suite. We go to one, Mr. Jerry Jones.
I'm gonna step away on this one.
Oh no! Whoa, Bosch, we want to hear Well, you be a part of this one?
I finna mute my own self.
Yeah, let me.
You get paid. Hey man,
I'm doing what's best for business right now.
Yeah, I understand that. So what we got here is a Jerry Jones situation where Jerry, I don't know if you heard this, kidder. He said he's the best GM, the best GM for the that nobody can do the job better than he can. He feels like he does the best. And I got a quote here from Dak Prescott.
He kind of sound like another Republican.
Yeah. Well, he did remind me of somebody when he said that. Hold on, let's go
me
right
too.
here. Okay. Dak Prescott has some comment. Well, we talked about what that agent said. They said that it feels like it's passed Jerry by. The time is passing by when it comes to negotiating. And then we had this from Dak Prescott. He said, I stopped honestly listening to things Jerry Jones says to the media a long time ago. It doesn't really hold weight with me. Oh, damn. And Jerry's response says, you could easily say, if you haven't seen it by now, you haven't seen it. And that's Jerry Jones on what else he needs to see to give Dak an extension. I'm going to read that again.
Was that after Dak spoke?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it says you could easily say, if you haven't seen it by now, you haven't seen it. When it comes to
shots fired, you ain't seen it by now. You ain't seen it.
That is a powerful ass quote. That's a powerful quote.
He gone.
So this ought to be ashamed of himself. Is Jerry Jones? Should he be ashamed of himself the way he's conducting himself around here lately?
I mean, well, obviously not.
Don't answer that, Bosh.
Obviously not Jerry Jones.
Don't answer that.
The Cowboys couldn't get by without him. I mean, they're a $10 billion franchise. You know, it's kind of odd that you call yourself the best GM. One of the best GMs this franchise ever had, and you know you hadn't won a Super Bowl in 30 years since the last guy who was a GM, Jimmy Johnson, left. So, you know, it's kind of funny with that. But hey, listen, self-confidence is what got Jerry here. Self-confidence was what's going when he go out the door feet first. So, the bottom line is this: he got self-confidence, but the problem is I don't think anybody else, at least sane Cowboy fans, don't have confidence in what Jerry Jones is doing.
There's only a few of them, though. There's only a few of them. They gonna learn. They gonna learn. They gonna learn today, like Kevin Hart said. They gonna learn because
today.
This year is gonna be a pivotal year when it comes to sales. Because
I think Jerry Jones.
I seen it with training camp when all those people didn't show up to training camp.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem with Jerry.
That meant something.
I think the problem is with him is he thinks himself, and I guess himself, he can get it done. Is that he can just go walk into a room and his personality or his charismatic, you know, can get it done with regardless what you just said it, Walt. Well, let's just leave the agents out. That don't work no more. The agents are all up in it. The players are mostly out of it. The agents are what you're dealing with. And I just think that he's just he's an 83-year-old man who still thinks it's
82.
82?
I'm about to be 82, 81, 82.
Yeah, once you get past 80, your ass is old. But you know, I think he still thinks he's in the 90s.
87.
And I still think he thinks, you know, he can only win with his way. He can make deals when nobody else can. And the bottom line is it's not working out for him. Congratulations getting the CD deal done. But if this was a regular functioning organization, like a good functioning organization, don't answer this, Tovash, they'd have had that deal done a long time ago. If it was a good functioning organization, a common sense functioning organization, they'd have had a DAC deal done last year. This was a good functioning organization, a good fact-finding, common sense organization. They already be working on Michael Parsons' deal as we speak right now. If this was a good factual, realistic organization, they already found some way to get What?
I don't understand why it's
already
done.
So I'm just
I
saying.
don't understand why it's hard to get contracts done for an organization that restructures contracts every year anyway. You're going to restructure CPM or you're going to restructure Dak within a year or two anyway. What difference does it make? Why is it so hard to get the deal done?
When you got a disillusioned owner and the boy blunder running the show, sitting up here thinking, boy, we can beat everybody out of a deal, and that's the art of the deal. Like I never heard that before. Beat everybody out of deals. You're gonna have stuff like this, and it's gonna come back and bite him in the butt. It's gonna bite him in the butt very, very soon.
All right.
It's redundant. It's redundant. We've seen it before. But I mean, what I was saying a while ago, they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn the hard way from seeing fans checking out, which is why they keep putting that 12-win type team on the field every single time. We just had a whole segment talking about how good the team will be in different areas on both sides of the ball. And the NFC East isn't a juggernaut when it comes to talent and competition. So the Cowboys on the field will still be a competitive type team, and that's what they want to trick you with. And it's the same old thing. They do it with the players' agents. They try to trick you with hey, just let your guy take minimum money and he'll be a Cowboy forever. That doesn't pay me. Being a Cowboy forever is not gonna pay me. I'm sorry. It may work for Drew Pearson, who took 40 years to get into the Hall of Fame, who just got in. It may help for him, all his little endorsements and commercials or whatever. It's not working for Dez Bryant. It's not working for Dez. Is it working for Tony? No. They like Antonio Romero Romo hasn't officially retired as a Cowboy yet. It's not working.
Thing?
Say it again.
That's still a thing. Tony Romo is still.
Hey, man, listen, hold up. Let me tell you something. If Dak Prescott leave, maybe
don't do that.
Maybe an open. Come slide right back on in, just like it never left.
It's just so frustrating, and I hope. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I might be a little blunt when I say this, but like, if y'all know the little Instagram and Twitter meme of the Cowboys fan starter pack where it has like the blue jean jorts, it has the Mexican dude with the short haircut, it has the throwback Thanksgiving jersey, and then the Air Jordan 13s. If you're that fan, and there's millions of that kind of fan out there, and then there's other fans like that spending money at AT&T Stadium too. If you're that kind of fan, then it's going to go one of two ways. You're going to keep being pissed off and jaded and keep getting your feelings hurt, or you're going to decide, pretty much decide to make a stand and say, hey, I'm not going to the Cowboy game this year. In fact, I'm not going to any Cowboy game this year, or I'm not paying this kind of money for a jersey. I'm not buying a cup. I'm not buying a bag. I'm not buying Christmas ornaments or anything like that in the Cowboys Pro Shop, and then taking it back home to whoever, for my dad or for my uncle or because my grandma likes them so much. Those particular fans are going to get pissed off. Those fans are my age now. Like those fans are like 40s and mid 40s and 60. Those fans are my age now. And so like you look up and you're going, I once was collecting all their shit. I was collecting all their shit. And so now I need to stop buying stuff from them because what have they done for me? I'm a fan. Sure, They don't have to do anything for me because I'm just a fan. I'm rooting for the actual players on the field scoring touchdowns. Yeah. And what's going to happen is that little trend that they ride, the little trend is going to fade away. And the moment people stop watching TV and stop buying from them, and the moment you see them taking 400 all blue seats, all blue seats up there, then yeah, the Jones is going to have to make a decision to do a
Never
lot of
happened. We
things.
just watched the Raiders game where the Raiders inside the Raiders football field, it was more Cowboy fans than it was Raider fans. It'll never happen.
Like I said, to a point, Walt got a point. They're unserious because they don't have to be, because they got a built-in cash cow.
10 billion. 10 billion.
With the fan base. It's all, listen, when Jerry got here, the urgency was there because Jerry basically put all his eggs in one basket. He was going to go bankrupt. He said, "We will win. We have to win. Winning is the name of the game." That's what he said when he came, because he had to, because his money was on the line. His money's not on the line. He's going. He's fine. This man's got
with him inside. Yeah.
He's got places inside casinos and WinStar. He basically owns most of WinStar Casino, World's Casino. He has other things going on. He Ford, all these things. He's a money making machine into himself. He don't have to do anything. I don't think the urgency. All he has to do is just roll out the brand out there, and people end up, because it's not. I'm gonna put it this way: it's not a fan base anymore, Tovas. It's a cult. It's a cult. They don't have to win. Just roll them out there and people. Like I said, I got a friend. I'm gonna put it this way. I got a friend. I'm gonna leave it this. His whole house is nothing but Cowboy stuff in it. Couches, his TV, his wallpaper, every part of his house. He's got a silver and blue toilet in his house. Who is this? This Spanish dude named Cecil. He got a silver and blue toilet in his house. Nothing but Cowboy stuff. He's just a fanatic. Been a fanatic since the 80s. That's just the way it is. This is a cult of personality. It's not even a fan base anymore. They don't. I don't know. The fan base don't even care about winning. They just want to be at the game. They just want to, for the experience of being there.
Can we? All right. I'm glad you brought up a demographic. I'm glad you brought this certain demographic up. Your friend Cecil, what's his demographic again? How old is he? How old is he?
He's about 51.
Exactly. So he's in that striking distance, is what I was saying. So he's a 51.
Hold on,
Vanessa. Be ashamed of his. Exactly.
Hold on, Vanessa. Let me hit that one.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Cecil. We got Cecil and Ned DeWino. Oh, my bad, Mr.
Come on, man. You need to stop that, man. Stop Ned DeWino.
Mr. Lewis. My bad, Mr. Lewis. I got it wrong again.
Man. That man been cutting yards for 30 years. Show some respect, man.
Yeah. Well, that day he knocked your satellite off. He was cutting a yard. He was drunk.
Hey, but peep this though. Cecil's demographic is where I was going with that. That particular certain demographic is what brings Jerry and the Jones family more money than any other demographic, bro. And we can break it down from male to female, from Black, Caucasian, or Latino descent. I haven't seen that many Asians going to Cowboy games. You see nothing but Black, white, and Hispanic, mostly Hispanic.
Hispanics fight over the Cowboys in the stadium.
Exactly. So that particular demographic right there is keeping them in business. However, falsely and sadly enough, that particular demographic is blind to the fact. It's blind to the fact, bro. And because they love the Cowboys so blindly, they will still show up at games because, for one, either the game is cheap to go to, or two, they're just blindly loyal, like Dirk Nowitzki type loyalty when it comes to that particular demographic. And it's a sad thing because they will still do that. And by nature, that certain demographic is the most loyal in this world. With family, that certain demographic is the most loyal that I've ever seen in my life. And because you call it a cult, and because what they are as a people, they're going to unite. and it will forever be the Joneses making money and benefiting off that certain demographic because, I mean, that's who they are as the people. And there won't be another blackout like we used to see in 1989 and 1990. I still remember this. I was like 10 years old looking for the Cowboy game, looking for the game on TV. Couldn't find it because there was not
You remember when they cut that? Do you remember when the Cowboys played and they cut that? The Cowboys losing and they cut that game off.
They cut in.
And away. Jerry Jones was livid. He said, "I don't care what the score is. You do not cut the Dallas Cowboys off. You better never do that again."
What are you gonna say, Kenji?
Oh yeah. The blackouts go back in the day, 1989, 88, during the last one. You can get in there. Shoot, I'm just gonna let you off in.
You heard Chris Collinsworth said. NBC5s love the Dallas Cowboys so much that if they could, they show the Dallas Cowboys every Sunday night.
Yeah, they be their Sunday night game. Every
10 billion reasons why Jerry Jones ain't switching up and ain't changing nothing.
That's why I bet Jerry probably pissed because his first home game is at 12 noon against the New Orleans Saints. Jesus Christ.
And then facial recognition is of course across the NFL. But again, look into the crowd and tell me what y'all see. If you go to any game on the West Coast, from SoFi Stadium to Allegiant to down there in Houston to Phoenix to even Seattle, look at the faces in the crowd wearing Cowboy jerseys. They all look the same, and I'm telling y'all right now, that's where the money is. That's where the Joneses' money is. That's where the Joneses are getting their money from. And if you look at your name spelled wrong on this thing, by the way. Look at that.
No, it's not. That's the way he spells it.
You got 3 D's in it?
Oh no, it's 3 D's. It's 2 D's. It's 2 D's.
How you got 3 D's in my name, man?
I didn't put that there. You did.
I didn't put that there.
When you first came on the screen.
Oh well.
I'm just having to look. I'm making my point. Like, wait a minute. I know that the television is talking to me right now, but damn.
You thought something was wrong. Your equilibrium was off.
I just had 15 shots of Jameson, so I'm trying to. I was like, wait a minute, am I looking at this sideways? But no. So,
boy, let's get rid of one of your D's. There you go.
Pause. But no, like
with
how the money works, in NFL. I mean, the jersey buying, the subscriptions, the tickets, the tune-ins, they're not going to lose money. Even with Paxton, Haley, Sky Jr., James, all those Jones grandkids, even when they're my age in 20 or 30 years, that money is still going to come from that, from the same fan bases, bro. And what's going to happen is, pretty much the same outcome. Maybe the Cowboys in the next 20 and 30 years win 2 Super Bowls. In the next 20 and 30 years, if they win 2 Super Bowls, 2, it's going to be a success because people are not going anywhere. They're still going to watch the Cowboys for who they are. Jerry excluded. You know what I'm saying? And I personally don't want to see the Dallas Cowboys without Jerry Jones. I don't. I'm pretty sure nobody else does. But at the same time,
I think that's when they start to lose the luster when Jerry Jones is gone, honestly.
I'm pretty sure Steven probably thinking opposite way. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
So if the Cowboys, if the Cowboys actually get to a Super Bowl or shocking win a Super Bowl, this not just won't be a $10 billion franchise. This will be a $20 billion franchise.
Oh well, yeah.
I'm just telling you, get ready for the money. If you thought it was coming in now, if they actually got to a Super Bowl, if they actually got to a NFC Championship game, the revenue Jerry Jones will be picking up will be tremendous.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, it is. I appreciate those comments about Jerry. 10 billion reasons why I never changed, but now it's time for this.
I dated this girl for a while, and she was really a nasty freak. She just loved to get down with sex all the time. She was like, any time of day, she was like, yeah, let's go. I'm so nasty. And I'd be nailing her.
Oh, shit.
She'd be like, oh, you're nailing me. Cool.
She talk dirty to you?
Oh, she loved to dirty talk. Totally into it. She'd be like, yeah, let's screw. I want to fuck. God, it was so dirty. She'd be like, oh, me so horny. Me love you long time.
Yeah, there you go, Kendrick. There you go, Vosh. It's time for the birthday smash. Something we have. Hey, Vosh, it's your first birthday smash since we brought it back.
I mean, this is one of my favorite segments on the show, man. Even when we started this thing back in 2015, I've always loved this segment. So yeah, let's get on with the birthday smash.
Oh yeah, well, for you, those of you keeping score at home, basically I give these guys a name and they tell me what they smash or not because it's their birthday. Celebrate the birthday this week. If you celebrate a birthday at home or know somebody celebrating a birthday that's you want to throw out there and ask with the smash, or just tell us to give them a birthday shout out or honorable mention, we'll definitely do that. Where do we want to start? Let's start with today's birthdays. Kendrick. Oh wow. This is a summer. Honorable mention, turning dead today. Michael Jackson celebrating a birthday. The king of pop. Shout out to him.
The best birthday of all time. I mean, this dude. I'm sorry, Michael Jordan. I'm sorry, Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry, Elvis. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're human, and you're a performer and whatever you've ever done in life, there will never be another Michael Jackson, bro. And happy birthday to you, sir. You'd have been 66 today.
Yes, Michael Jackson would have been 66.
That's crazy. 4 years away from 70, Michael Jackson, bro. I mean, he was on his way to really, really being a fool after music, because right before he died, he was already giving, this is it. I am done after this. I would have just have loved to see retired old ass Michael Jackson doing this thing. That would have been funny to me. Happy birthday, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, until he told that doctor I need my bill.
Next up is a young lady. Did you ever watch the show Glee?
Yeah.
Yo, you did? Okay. Well, Leah Michelle is celebrating a birthday. Glee?
Yeah, of course. All the way in. Leah Michelle was the star of that show. I mean, she kind of looked funny a little bit in the face, but of course, I mean, you're the star. What do you want? Huh?
Yeah.
86.
Didn't her boyfriend die or something like that?
I don't know. She probably put him down, but yeah, I mean, she looks like a New Yorker, bro.
Whoa! He said she probably put him down.
She probably put him down like praying mantis style, like Black Widow. How they use you up and then they kill you afterwards. Yeah, she probably one of them.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's see who else we got.
Oh,
she
who celebrated? Turning dead today. Also, honorable mention, John McCain.
She was pregnant.
John McCain?
Yeah, he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, rest in peace to the runner-up.
Yeah, he celebrated birthday. He's an honorable mention.
Yeah, the runner-up from Barack Obama's campaign. I don't think that America was ready for him to.
Couldn't raise the roof at a Luke party.
Yeah, I don't think America was ready for him to run the country or whatever. But I mean, everybody has to have a birthday at some point. But yeah, he did a lot for this country, bro. The representative from Arizona. Yeah, I mean, he did his thing here in this country.
Yeah, great guy. Even though he couldn't raise the roof at an Uncle Luke party.
First of all, what's he doing at Uncle Luke party?
Just saying, he couldn't erase the roof if he was there. We go to the 27. Oh, rapper Rod Wave. A lot of guys think he's a very sensitive guy.
I don't know.
Rod Wave, that is. You said, what's he sing?
Yeah.
I don't know any Rod Wave music. He's one of those young guys' favorite. These young people's favorite guy.
I mean, he turned 26 today.
Oh yeah,
hey,
great for him.
Hey, if you're 26 right now watching, if you're 26 right now watching the show, just make sure you get to 36 and then 46.
His full name is Rodarius Marcel Green.
This girl was actually in a damn movie that.
Oh, Voss, we got a good one for you right here.
Hey, wait. Hold on, Walt. I'm watching Straight Outta Compton, right? In the credits, there's a girl that went to high school with me that's in the movie. And I just found I was today years old. I was today years old when I seen her name come in the credits. And right now my mind is blown. And I can't wait to get off the show so I can text her and be like, bitch, you was in Straight Outta Compton? But back to you. Sorry about that.
Well, let's see if this blows your mind. Celebrating the birthday today. She's the wife. She's from Akron, Ohio.
Yep, it is.
Celebrating the birthday today. She is a wife. She's from Akron, Ohio. Never has she been in any kind of scandal, or neither has her husband. Celebrating the birthday today, Miss Savannah James.
Happy birthday, Miss James. Mrs. James, Miss LeBron James. Probably has to have one of the most difficult lives here on this planet. You're with the.
Did we lose Vine?
Can you hear me?
I got you now. I can hear you now.
She had to be the wife of one of the most charismatic, one of the most dominant players that ever touched a basketball. And it's doing it gracefully. I mean, Vanessa Bryant did the exact same thing with Kobe, and so Savannah is even doing more than that. And she's not really saying words until she got that damn podcast.
She got a podcast now too.
Yeah, so she got that podcast, and so I think right now she just stopped doing that. But at the same time, she's living her life and enjoying it, looking amazing and doing what she has to do, and being a damn good wife to LeBron. So yeah, happy birthday, man.
Okay. Happy birthday, Mr.
Honorable mention. I don't know if this is honorable mention. I think this guy had a lot to do with child support. Turning dead today, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Nah, man.
Or was he part of
that one too?
Was it him that was welfare? One of them. He was either welfare or child support. So F you to him. The great Khalid, honorable mention.
To hell with him. In fact, right now, if I had to use the restroom and I was close to LBJ cemetery or plot or whatever, I probably would defecate all over it. He was one of the worst presidents of all time. He was a bad vice president, and so if you support this dude and whatever he had to do with it, to hell with you too, because that dude right there was one of the biggest racists of all time. But continue.
Yeah, I digress. R&B singer Mario is an honorable mention. He celebrated birthday on the 27th.
I saw Mario last year in Vegas for the WNBA All-Star game. Wow.
Oh, wow. How cool is that? Speaking of WNBA, celebrating the birthday this week, Kendrick, we're going to be getting a good look at this lovely lady. You saw the other night and was amazed by her basketball skills. You said she's definitely a GOAT. Turning 30 this week, Breonna Stewart.
Yeah, man. Stewie, one of the top 3 best players in the WNBA, doing her thing, man. Listen, just consistent, solid.
I think she's number 2.
Future Hall of Famer. Right now, to me, there's based on
where's
one
this
player
headed?
better than she is.
Where's this headed?
That's Asia. So,
yeah. Well, where's this headed right now?
What you talking about?
Why you sound upset?
What you talking about?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about.
I'm trying to see where this is headed. This is the birthday smash.
Nah. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I'm just giving her flowers. I ain't listen. Luckily she don't play in those waters, and if she did, I wouldn't be in them. But
she does. She does. She's straight, Kendrick.
I thought I saw her with a wife.
I mean,
on an IG.
She is married. She is married. She is married.
To who?
A woman.
She got a wife. I seen her with her wife the other day.
Oh, Stewie. Stewie. All right, ain't nothing wrong with it. Whatever.
This is the anticlimactic segment with dead racist men and all. Sheesh. Oh, don't worry. It livens up.
Who's that? Who's that? Who is that?
Let's keep watching, Vanessa. Don't worry about the
that was,
content.
Vanessa.
Just keep watching.
Keep watching, Vanessa. It gets better. Celebrating birthday, Mace. Honorable mention. He's celebrating a birthday this week.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, Mace. Slow talking ass Mace.
Man, I'm just saying, man. I don't know what they doing over there, but it's going down. Him and Cameron.
She was 19. I tell you right now, she was only that dude that talks hella slow.
Harlem where we won't stop.
Happy birthday.
I think now you're born. I think ain't now a preacher.
No, he's not. He does.
He was Pastor Mace for a minute.
He just brought a podcast with Cameron.
Mace's first CD, that Harlem World CD, one of the first ones that I ever bought.
Goat. It's a goat.
Was awesome. In fact, Tell Me What You Want From Me from the collab he did with Total.
Yeah.
One of the best songs on that damn CD, and I promise you right now, when that beat drop, dude, that song takes a whole new meaning. Happy birthday, Mace. We love you.
Celebrating the birthday day, Kendrick. Don't you listen to gospel music on Sunday mornings when you attempt to go to church?
I don't like what you said. Attempt to go to church, like I was sitting up here.
Attempt to go. Well, here's the woman here that may come across your playlist. Turning 63.
Unlike you, I don't have a church in my building, or if I had a building, I could just go downstairs and almost a church sitting right there, like you.
I watched Friendship West.
You ought to be ashamed of your sorry self. You still watch streaming Jesus, man. How you streaming Jesus?
Hey, the Lord says, "Come as you are." That's what the Bible says. So I did it.
He said, "Come." He said, "Come as you are." It means actually moving off where you at.
Well, if I did, I'd probably listen to this woman too. She used to get me going fired up for church. Yolanda Adams is turning 63.
Oh man, gorgeous lady, very gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean,
is that a yes for you? You smashing?
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. By the grace of God.
Oh, here's one definitely. Demetria McKinney is turning 45. She used to be on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Demetria McKinney. She plays Janine on House of Pain.
I don't know. You got a picture?
You got a picture?
Do I have a picture? Yes. You know her the moment I put her up. You're gonna be like, oh my God, her? You never see House of Pain?
Nah.
It's been a while, man. I
mean, Martin.
She's Janine. She was a crackhead that burned the house down.
I really don't even watch them shows like that no more since Martin left, dude. Let me see here. Albuquerque, I ain't saying now, so she might.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
She used to be on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show too.
She kind of reminds me of Faith Evans a little bit, with a dash of Black China or something.
No, you know Demetria McKinney. Don't do that.
I guess not.
Oh, Kendrick, the Great Khali, honorable mention. He celebrated a birthday this week too. Okay.
Who?
Okay.
Great Khali.
You gonna love this next one. You're gonna love this next one.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this next one right here. Talk about a woman who had all of the women last summer standing up for her, rah for her, and then she turned around and is about to have another baby by her baby daddy after she posted all those videos of him allegedly abusing her. Celebrating her birthday this week, Miss Kiki Palmer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kiki Palmer. Yeah. What a train wreck.
How old?
Kiki Palmer's turning 31. She turned 31 this week.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh, she be older than that.
So can I give her flowers real quick?
Why?
Like damn good actress. Damn good actress, damn good she has a good voice. Though she's not a singer by any means, but like damn good voice, damn good talent. Started out giving us Akilah and the V with Lawrence Fishburne back in the day. And even then we knew she was gonna be pretty much a star. And she hasn't felt, but she got bad skin. Bad skin. But in the movie Nope, damn good actress. So yes. Kiki Palmer is one of my favorite people on this planet.
Yeah, I'm reading her. She shut down pregnancy rumors out that Derrick Jackson reunion. Woo! Yeah, man.
It's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me. What a train wreck she is. It's a no. She's a train wreck, Bosh. She's a train wreck.
It's one hell of a read right here.
Yeah.
That makes it, bro. That makes it fun though.
Bro, she did all that stuff, made a song with Usher, dissed the dude, and now she about to have a baby by the dude. Absolutely not. Toxic. I do not like toxic women. Get her out of my sight.
It's one hell of a read.
I mean, yeah, she ain't the only one that does that though. She just made it.
Her rap sheet wrong.
Well, he was on the block saying, "Well, I don't want a woman doing this. I don't want my chick doing this. I don't want my girl doing this, this, that, and the other."
He's wrong for not wanting. He's not wrong. He was wrong for stopping this chick from what she had on, from going to see Usher, knowing that this Usher guy comes out in the crowd and grabs you and sings and grinds all on you. He didn't want his woman wearing something, and he's a bad guy. Okay, all right,
I get that.
That's just Blaze.
I get that, but check though. I get that, but check this out. What dude would get mad if Chris Brown or Usher is hugging on his woman?
Dudes are getting mad with Chris Brown is doing.
Seriously get mad? Huh?
Dudes are getting mad at their girlfriend going to Chris Brown concert and paying $1,000 to take pictures when it broke him.
Now, wait. So wait, I would get mad if you're spending a G to do those pictures, but at the same time, if you're not spending that kind of money to do that, if Chris Brown or Usher if my woman gets lucky enough to take a picture with Chris Brown or Usher, why would I get mad? Hell, put me in the picture too. What are we doing?
Usher is singing and serenading these women and grinding on them at his concert.
But he's not smashing them.
Okay,
you see those meet and greets Chris Brown are doing with those pictures. You have other words on that. What he doing?
And that's costing $1,000.
Bro, if you're not, I'm sorry. If you're that insecure, we're talking about Kiki Palmer's dude. You're Kiki Palmer's dude. You shouldn't even be tripping. First of all, you just bad Kiki Palmer, dude, and you gave her a baby. So
it's a concert. Don't have beautiful women if you can't handle her being beautiful.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
We appreciate you, Vanessa. Keep watching.
Bro, okay, all right. So should Vanessa be giving Kobe Bryant grief because he's Kobe Bryant, or should Gabby be giving D Wade grief? Should Cookie Johnson be giving Magic Johnson grief, bro? No.
That's a little bit too far. That's a little bit too far with the Magic Johnson and Cookie one.
I'm thinking Cookie was out in the early 90s.
That's a little bit too far. That's a little bit too far.
Have you not seen Cookie Johnson?
No,
Yeah.
that's a little bit too
Bro,
far.
she aged like Pam Grier.
Man, look,
Yeah,
stop it.
but trust me,
Give her who her
Johnson
companion
out in the
is.
early 90s.
Don't compare
She's
that.
out in the early 90s. She's out
I'm sorry, Cookie. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you out, Cookie. If you're watching the show, thanks for watching.
It's not about.
Golly.
This is my problem. It's not about why is it wrong for a man to say to his woman, she going out somewhere and say, "Oh, you wearing that out? That's what you wearing? You going to Usher concert? Come on, man. Come on, man."
She didn't wear her freaking dress though, Walt. It's not the freaking dress. What she gets mad at? She's not wearing the freaking dress. She's not mad at her dude. She just put on the hot dress because she's Keke Palmer. So she puts that hot dress on, bro. So Walt, you're actually telling me any woman that you had in the last 6 years, because I think I've known them all. Any woman you had in the last 6 years,
Hey,
you can't get mad.
Watch, we can answer this question for you right now. Where are they at now?
But
they're not here. Okay, so don't use me as a measuring stick. Wrong person to ask. They're not here.
But what I'm saying is like any dude should, especially brothers, if y'all get mad at what y'all woman wearing to the club or whatever, and you're there with her, then you got a problem with just being with pretty much being secure. A woman gonna wear what she want to wear because that's what she like feels and feels like she feels like she's beautiful or whatever. So they're gonna wear that. You should be standing back and applaud that woman for wearing what she's wearing. She's coming back home to you. She's not going home with Usher, dude. Have y'all not seen Usher's wife? She don't look like Keke Palmer. Usher's not going for that right now. He playing for them right now. He's into the same people that
we're talking about a guy who had a whole album about him cheating. Now Usher don't want. We're talking about a guy who made a whole album about him cheating. And of course I'm gonna be cautious. My girl's going to see a guy who made a whole album about cheating.
But you know what though? He confessed it.
Oh, stop it! Celebrate the birthday is Jenny McCarthy. Celebrate the birthday is Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy? How old is she?
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy turned 54. She lost all that weight too, so she looking kind of slim.
Nah, well, she had cancer.
Gilmore,
I think.
Gilmore Girls and Mike and Molly, and she played in The Heat, Spy, Timmy, St. Vincent, Identity Theft.
Yeah, she was in one of the Scream movies. Don't forget that, like Jenny McCarthy basically stole the spotlight from Bill Bellamy when she became a VJ. She's one of the MTV's pioneer when it came to introducing videos. Go ahead, Kendrick.
Okay. She married to the less important Wahlberg. Donnie Wahlberg.
No, she's married to the more important Wahlberg. Donnie. He's a more important one. He's a new kid, sir. He's a new kid. Don't do that.
He's the most important. What is his brother doing?
Hey, first of all, he's not as racist as his brother.
Not Melissa McCarthy. That's Jenny McCarthy.
You just said Jenny McCarthy.
He right.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy. Right. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, you said
you said Jenny. You said Jenny.
I said Melissa. I said Melissa McCarthy.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Whoever's watching,
I said Melissa.
Yeah, pass on that.
Who's ever watching at home? Did Walt say Jenny or Melissa at first? I think you said Jenny. You said Jenny, sir.
I said
okay.
Melissa.
So with her, she's a hoot, hilarious. She made one of the best all-female cast movies of all time. That's Bridesmaid. She's been doing her thing since then. She's never relinquished her role as a good actress. And so, yeah, I mean, with comedy and the movies she's been in, from the Tammy movie to the Ghostbusters movie to the Bridesmaids movie and commercials too, I think Melissa McCarthy is onto something. Keep your career up, woman. You're good.
Oh man, this is a great. This is a great. I was gonna say this is one of the great days for birthdays, but yes, Melissa McCarthy and James Harden celebrating their birthday today. Oh man, this next one, I'm gonna.
I wonder where you celebrate that at.
We know where it wasn't in the playoffs or in the court.
I got a feeling wings are involved, Kendrick.
Okay, this next one here, I'm probably just gonna say her name here. I'm just gonna say her name, and I'm not gonna go any further than that. I'm just gonna say her name. Cassie Ventura is celebrating a birthday.
I can't say nothing new. I want to get sued. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Take that, Cassie. Take that.
We'll just skip right over. Oh god. Okay. See, that's why I didn't want to do that. That's why I didn't want to do that. Exactly why I want to do that. Okay, let's just get off this day
man,
here.
After what you've been through, man, happy birthday, Cassie. Trust me, you done went through a lot of hard years in your life.
She went through a lot of hard years. I'm pretty sure she waiting on the next paycheck. Maybe on Bobby Bonilla Day. She'll probably get $1 million every July 1st, like Bobby Bonilla. So yeah, congratulations, man.
Is this BB Rhea? She's celebrating her birthday.
Rexa.
Yeah, Rexa. She's turned 34. Oh, you guys are gonna love this next one. Cameron Diaz turns 51.
Oh yeah, definitely hit it
tomorrow.
She loves to dance. Cameron Diaz loves to dance.
I'm turning 52 tomorrow.
Okay, happy birthday to Cam. Cam Bam.
I had the biggest crush on Cameron Diaz, man.
What movie was it, Kendrick? Which one was it?
Charlie
I already know. No. What movie was it, Kendrick?
What movie was what?
He fell in love with Cameron Diaz.
I just had a big. Listen, there's something about Mary, man. That was the
For everybody else, it was The Mask.
It was The Mask, bro. It was The Mask by far. She was Tina Carlisle, and everybody was like, "Who is that lady?" Yeah, I personally think that her career.
I never liked The Mask. I'm not a fan of Jim Carrey.
What?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
What's going on over here? What is happening on this show?
I'll just leave that to myself. Had the misfortune of meeting just Mr. Carey way back. We won't get into.
You met Jim Carey?
Yeah, we'll leave it at
that. Honey Boo Boo is turning.
Wait, hold on, wow, Kendrick. Do you hate Jim Carrey more as much as Walt hates Emmitt Smith?
Me and Emmitt are cool now.
Oh,
no. It was an interesting meeting by chance. But yeah, we'll move on from that. Big ass. But we'll move on from that bitch ass. But sometimes people are different from what they seem on TV. But yeah, he's a bitch ass. So yeah.
You know what's funny? I've never met an actor or an actress or an athlete that hasn't been cool like with me. I'm pretty sure they know I can probably whoop their ass, but I mean, I haven't. From Emmett to Rick Carlisle to Gabrielle Union. I mean, they've all been great. Regina King, all of them, dude.
They're making good smoke cigarettes.
Megan Good's a hoot, dude. She's hilarious.
You said she's
I take that back though. Gabrielle Union did like hockey check me and basically into a wall at the All-Star game. So yeah, she probably was the most meanest one, but she was doing it big, and I understood that part. I understood the assignment. So yeah, Gabrielle Union she was amazing.
Honey Boo Boo is turned 19 this week.
Honey Boo Boo is 19?
Yes, turned 19.
Is that the chick on a reality TV show? Little girl?
Yeah.
She's 19 now.
Yeah, she hey, wow. Does she still look like an English bulldog?
Yes, she does. They got a situation now where they found out Mama June was stealing all the money. That Honey Boo Boo was broke because Mama June stole all the money and bought drugs with it. So,
is she in college or anything?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to laugh.
What?
I don't want to laugh.
What?
It happened. It happened.
What kind of trailer park issue is this?
Stepping away from the trailer park. Oh, we got two country people. Shania Twain is turned 59 this week.
And that doesn't impress me that much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hit it. I hit it.
That's a no for you too, Kendrick?
No, I hit it. Yeah.
Leanne Rhymes also is turning 42.
McKinney's finest?
Oh.
I think she's from McKinney. Yeah, her and Jessica Simpson, I think.
It says her birthplace is Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
She could have moved here and claimed it. Yeah. Leanne Rhymes.
Probably. Nah, I moved on to bigger and better things since Leanne Rhymes. Her career fizzled, dude. Like, think about it. She was promising. She was actually okay. So Leanne Rhymes was supposed to be Taylor Swift, and then Taylor Swift came along, and basically set the world on fire.
She was.
But she was supposed to be Taylor Swift before Taylor Swift, dude.
Somebody she's reappeared and resurfaced her career. Jennifer Coolidge has turned 63 this week.
I'm tired of hearing her Capital One commercials on the radio. Tired of it. Oh my gosh. Hey, Capital One, or whatever it is, Capital One, or whoever is, Discover, or whoever she is. Hi, Jennifer Coolidge. I'm doubling down on everything. Double dating, double dipping, double this. Shut up. Just go back to being Stifler's mom, and we're good. But
she was hot. Stifler's mom. She was hot in that movie.
No. She does have talent, though. One of the most talented actresses of all time. Yes. Jennifer Coolidge has talent, bro.
Yeah, and that will end the birthday smash right there, as Jennifer Coolidge is the last one.
Okay.
Kendrick, yes or no?
Yeah, as Stifler's mom? Yes, that is. Yeah.
But you know that was like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's 63 now. She's 63 now.
Well, that'll be a no. That'll be a no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Stifler's mom, Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, that'd be yes. But yeah.
That was a good little roster wall that you put together. I'm kind of looking forward to what Thursday holds now. Because
Well,
okay. So do my research and look it up myself. Go ahead.
So tomorrow night, we'll be live. We'll do post game for the Mav Lynx. I will not be in the CPC tomorrow night.
Lucas playing tomorrow?
You mean Wayne Lynx?
You said Mav.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Wings play tomorrow. The Lynx Fee is coming to town. I hate I'm gonna miss Fee. Seeing Fee live. I like the way Fee plays basketball. But I'm gonna miss
that's not the only thing you like either. I guarantee it.
You say what?
That's not the only thing you like.
On the Lynx? No, they got this one Australian chick that's gorgeous over there on the Minnesota Lynx.
That tall chick, number 21, the center. Everybody loves her. I don't know what her name is.
Get me the line. Hold on. Give me the line. Just one second.
What you doing right now? Why you look up that girl? Y'all telling me why you look up that girl? Why you look up that girl's information, man?
Yeah, get out of there, Walt.
Look strange. Up there creeping. He looking hard too.
Yeah,
looking hard. Man.
What'd you say her name? What'd you say her number was?
I think it's 21.
No, she is number 14.
Okay, I don't know that. Immigrant.
Dorka. She's Hungarian. Oh, okay.
Can you post it?
I can't get it up on the screen right now.
Oh, okay.
She don't understand English.
Oh well, I think she does. But number 14 for the Minnesota Lynx. I definitely like her. She's a looker. I think, and that's what do you say? That's all. That's all. Oh, I like Peely too.
I don't know either.
Yes, Vanessa, it is weekly. We just go by the birthdays that are for the week of that week. I don't make the list. Those are just the birthdays that come across as that week.
Hillary Duff is coming up too, by the way.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, I like Hillary Duff.
Don't she got about 4 or 5 kids?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Need more?
Okay, so tomorrow night, So tomorrow night we will be we'll do post game for that, and then Sunday, like I said, Sunday stand by. We are supposed to have Nancy Lieberman on Sunday afternoon after the game. On the post game.
Will she be in the building, or will she?
She will be in the building. She will be in the CPC.
Okay.
I talked to her the other night. We've already got everything arranged. So she said, just come grab me, and I will come over there and do the interview.
You know what's funny? When I was in Vegas this past July, I was literally deboarding the plane in Vegas, deboarding the plane, and I guess that same plane is being used to send back to Dallas. And there, as soon as I get off the plane and look right, there's Nancy Lieberman sitting down to get on the same plane that I was getting off of. It was awesome.
She is the GOAT. I'm going to try to keep it together when I interview her. That is a bucket list interview for me. I love that woman with all my heart. She's the sweetest woman you'll ever meet. You can go up and talk to her anytime at a Wings game. She will definitely happily oblige you. Actually, I'm supposed to be spending the day with her on Labor Day at she's doing a camp that I'm supposed to be with her all day at the camp.
You helping her with a basketball camp?
Yeah, she's doing it's for the Wings that she's doing a basketball camp for. I'm supposed to be there with her. I don't know. I need to do my laundry. I don't know if I'm making
I know her son TJ, who
I think he helps her run the camp. I think he helps her run the camp.
Yeah, he was once in the NBA for a hot second. But yeah, he's a real competitive cat. And he loves his mom. He helps his mom out in every single way of life. So yeah, I would love to, to be on the show, hopefully, if I get the chance, and then sit and chat with Miss Lieberman.
Yeah,
that lady right there has basketball in her veins.
Yes. This is the woman who will put makeup on and do her hair up top, and then we'll have on basketball shorts and a t-shirt, all dressed up and dolled up.
Oh, she does the Steve Bouchel bit.
Yeah, she does it. She'll be dressed. She'll have on makeup on and have her hair done, and then you walk up to her. She's got on just basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. She's a sweet woman, bro. She's a real sweet woman.
Very sweet.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty good coach. Says that she needs volunteers. I don't know. We'll ask her. But all right, man. So we'll be back then, and then next week we'll be back. Now next Tuesday, you definitely want to tune in, because next Tuesday is when we will go over. We're gonna pick the division winners.
You already seen mine.
We know one division. You pick the division winner for all the division. Pick the Super Bowl champion and give our AFC and NFC predictions and all that. That's coming next weekend. I'm sorry, next Tuesday. So make sure you're there for that. That's I don't know why. That's always one of the highly touted shows, but I guess because everybody wants to hear the opinion of who we picking in each division. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live tomorrow night for the Wings and Links post-game show.
Yeah.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is